The mission of Glacial Lakes Conservancy is to permanently preserve and protect land-water resources for future generations. As one of the approximately 40 land trusts in Wisconsin and about 1,700 in the U.S., GLC envisions a legacy of permanently protected lands and land use policies that sustain and enhance a regional quality of life defined by the beauty and productivity of its working lands and natural resources. Glacial Lakes Conservancy offers land conservation options, organizational support, and technical guidance to landowners and organizations in a 5-county region of Wisconsin: Sheboygan, Manitowoc, Kewaunee, Calumet, and Fond du Lac. Most often, Glacial Lakes Conservancy partners with willing private landowners to develop conservation easement agreements which leave land in private ownership while limiting development and protecting important conservation values. GLC currently holds 26 conservation easements for private owners. GLC also raises funds to purchase land outright. Today, because of the generosity of members, donors, and volunteers, GLC owns 5 properties: William F. Crystal Woods and Wetlands Preserve, Grasshopper Hill Preserve, Charles and Winifred Spring West Twin River Preserve, Willow Creek Preserve, and the Hunter Preserve. GLC-owned properties are always open to the public and ensure everyone can enjoy access to the wonder and beauty of nature.
Hello, welcome to Roleplay Give. Hopefully all sound is working. It looks like it is on my end, so yay. Um, we are Roleplay Give, and we are playing against the Giants. We are in the final uh, adventure module, whatever you want to call it, the final section of the Against the Giants trilogy. Uh, which is like specifically named the Hall of the Fire Giant King. Um, the party is just outside of an entranceway to the hall in the town of Farvale, uh, just east or just west of Kewland, which is sort of their home base country. Um, they uh, met in like a raiding party of gnolls and hellhounds yesterday, and after defending some kite flying kids from those uh, attackers, they came back to the town of Farvale, did a little shopping. Feathers were purchased, um, and then went and had a beginning of a restful night in the Fuzzy Porcupine Inn, before being awoken to sounds on the first floor where they uh, were greeted, or the, these folk broke and entered just in order to speak to the party. They were a group of drow revolutionaries who are fighting the sort of ruling class's devotion to Lulth, and knew the party had been working towards similar ends, and gave them some information, some backstory, and a map that will assist them in finding Erlhai Kinlu, the capital city of the Drow, if they can reach the bottom of the Hall of the Fire Giant King. Uh, have I missed anything critical there by way of introduction into today's events? Seeing and hearing none, you all have a long rest. You wake the next morning to the smells of breakfast meats and eggs and coffee being brewed. Uh, there is, it's not a happy, sunshiny day because the attacks occurred again, but the day is opening up and people are going about their business. What do you wish to do?
What do we wish to do?
I mean, I might suggest we start seeing if we can find the fire giants. That tunnel seems to maybe be leading to someplace warm. Might be a good place to start.
Hmm. I
As
really
as nice
liked
as
the
this little
kite
village
time. It's
is,
been so nice.
yeah, I just don't think we're meant to stay here overly long.
It was a nice vacation.
We just got here yesterday.
Have you ever heard of this concept of a weekend? Apparently, people have them where like they finish work one day and then they get 2 days where they don't do anything and then they go back to work. And they do this like every 7 days.
Do fire giants participate in this ritual that you're
I
talking
don't
about? Or
think so, but I sure
yeah,
enjoyed our weekend. I'm going to call it that. Maybe we'll see some drow. The not bad ones. So there's bad drow and good drow, is what we figured out. How, but he didn't give us any indication of how
right.
to tell them apart, right?
The
Think
ones that aren't trying to
perhaps
kill
we should
us.
classify them as aligned drow and unaligned drow rather than good and bad. We have
Well,
no
if you,
indication that any of those who showed up last night were good. They simply weren't against us.
I thought you were going a different direction with that. Like rejecting the simplicity, the black and whiteness of good and evil. Maybe even the aligned drow are motivated for their own personal reasons. But no, it's more the good ones are also evil.
No, everything you
I th-
said could be true. I'm simply saying that we shouldn't be assuming that the drow who are the enemy of our enemy are good by any stretch.
Understood. I was just fucking with you. I actually agree, but
I was going to say I haven't had enough beer for this conversation yet. I was just agreeing with Mary. If they're not trying to kill us, that's good enough.
That's
No,
how I
Nuben,
feel
Definitely
about
behind.
it.
they'll probably make you a breakfast beer, Nuben, if you ask.
I feel like I might
Same as
get
the giveaway,
confused if
it's
we
just
say
for them
there's,
to pay.
I feel like I might get confused if we say that there's aligned and unaligned because they're all aligned. It's just who they're aligned with.
Well, why do we call the ones that are fighting low the revolutionaries? Because that's kind of what they call themselves. So there's the revolutionaries, and then there's the ones that are
Lothians?
whatever you want to call them, dear. The ones that are trying to kill us.
Are the other ones anti-lulfites?
Oh,
Uh, if you want to call them that, Nubin, I'll go along with that. The words,
I was just kidding. Let's just go kill them.
but we kind of knew of the revolutionaries for quite some time. Your dreamy-eyed man was one of the revolutionaries.
alas.
It's true. Kitten!
Oh, kitty.
Kitten!
Yeah.
It's worse than squirrel.
She's gonna be distraction. Sorry.
I don't mind at all. I scrolled through 3.5 hours worth of the last game to find one shot of the kitten to show a friend.
Oh.
I'm gonna go downstairs and get breakfast. Is the bartender awake and alive?
Bartender
I
is.
thought you meant in real life. For
Yeah, you coming downstairs, and am I now the bartender? The bartender is awake and alive, but looks a little groggy, as well as the young man who was sort of sitting with his head on the bar, who is sort of sweeping up and has been sort of chastised for sleeping on the job last night.
I'll have what I had last night.
He wouldn't remember that.
I know. I just wanted to see what he said.
He looks nervous.
Oh, we lost Tony.
Uh-oh.
maybe. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Barry's
Yeah.
back.
All right. All disappeared for a second. I was nervous.
You went away.
And we're back.
We have no good whiskeys.
That's a lie. They're in the thing on the top of the thing.
That
Specific
was
directions.
that was both edifying and clarifying.
They're in the whiskey thing on top of the other thing. Come on.
Yeah, the lager drinks. Also, okay, so 2 things that are out of game while we're out of game. Welcome back, Tony. We do have good whiskey. Tiltify is not set up in Twitch, so I put the link in, but it doesn't look like the incentives populated either. So can you remind me what it is to get rerolls?
Your link didn't show.
It's
In
I just realized that I didn't set the stream elements to do the new Tiltify. It will go to the old one, and that
Yes.
campaign is done. So
Right. So I found the other one and pasted it in Twitch,
Okay.
but I don't.
No, it didn't show up.
Oh, it shows up for me.
It shows me. It shows where the link should be, and it's just 3 asterisks.
Oh, I must not. It must not like me.
Are you logged in?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says Distophocles. What's the incentive to get rerolls?
It's how much is it?
Yeah.
$20 for the party.
Okay.
You're gonna buy party rerolls. So I'll fix this during a break.
Fine. It doesn't need. I just wanted to make sure you knew it was not fixed.
Okay.
I put my comment in there, but anyway. Anything other than breakfast, guys? Should we just leave?
Well, I mean, do we have any protection against heat? I imagine where we're going is going to be pretty hot. I have a spell that can help maybe one person for a short time, but any ideas on how we might weather this temperature change?
That's a good question. I should really think about that while I prepare my spells, huh?
Also, do we know if there's anything that hurts fire giants? I may have
Not
asked this
fire.
yesterday. I can't remember. I mean,
Most
can we just
everything
pour a
except
cup of
fire.
water on them?
You can, yes. I don't think it will accomplish anything.
Fair enough.
We could get a nice facial.
That also true. I don't think it will be effective in a combat sense.
Can we get one of those little cone things that you just kind of hang over the flame and poof, it's gone?
A candle.
We're gonna
snuffer.
be
You want a giant candle snuffer.
A giant
Yes,
candle
yes, a
snuffer,
giant-
yeah.
That's exactly right. I
Sword
certainly
We're
wouldn't
gonna
want one
be-
that would only fit a dwarf.
We're so on task tonight. Whew.
I'm sorry. Dad
No,
jokes.
I'm right there with you.
I mean, I am trying to be helpful. I thought the suggestion was, but it doesn't sound like we have too many options other than bringing a bunch of water along.
I don't have anything I
Mm,
can offer to protect against heat.
We just might have to be careful then, because it might take a lot out of us to fight in an environment so warm.
Maybe breakfast beer would work on this too.
Can't hurt.
Maybe so.
hmm.
I
Do
guess
we
this is
need to
You know how
probably
locate?
awful it is when it's hot and humid. All this fur just kind of does its own thing. It's not comfortable.
I tend to get very sleepy when it's hot.
Ah, botany,
Um,
biology,
The
human,
locals
not
have been
botany.
dealing with them for a while. Perhaps we should just ask them what they're using to defend against the fire giants.
It sounded like most of their interactions were with hill giants. The
Throwing the
fire giants
rocks.
themselves weren't really around much.
Useless.
That's
These locals are all useless.
nice. So, breakfast foods and breakfast beers are brought out.
just FYI, I'm still prepping spells, so I'm probably sitting in a corner at this point because after Mary said something about it, I'm going through my list very carefully.
Okay.
I do have a personal resistance, but that only comes with the lineage.
Oh yeah. You should
Well,
be in the front line.
that's good to know that at least one of us has some sort of a boon to help. I can kind of give a similar thing to one person for about an hour, but you know, it takes a spell slot to do it.
Well, I guess I have to ask a very basic question. Do these fire giants do they fight with fire, or are they just simply made of it, or friendly to it?
The few
I,
that we've seen did not wield fire as a weapon. They seemed comfortable around it, and they were immune to the fire from my sword.
So is the issue more how we deal with the environment, Mary?
well, I would think so. I mean, I'm just
Okay.
making some assumptions. It was freezing cold when we were fighting I don't know, the frost giants.
Frost giant.
Yeah, the frost giants. I couldn't remember if it was ice or frost. I'm just not really good at that.
Either would work.
So, yeah.
Ice
So,
sounds, I guess, more symmetrical.
I
right.
do appreciate the
Like
note though
frost
because
giants.
I had flame strike prepped and I really needed to not have that prep. That's
That's
a real
good.
dumb spell to have.
Flame
Sorry.
giants, frost
Mm.
giants, fire giants, ice giants. And who's naming? They should have coordinated.
Mm.
Right. I don't know. But I mean, I know that it it was cold where we were before, so I'm assuming it might be hot where we're going now. Especially since, the tunnel that we can see everything's kind of like it's almost like a vent, a heat vent, right? Is that fair to say?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Man,
So
I do
just
not
trying
have
to
a lot.
prepare.
That is super helpful for this. And by a lot, I mean I don't have anything.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hmm.
the yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what else to do other than to let you know that the food's here and you guys can eat. And most people leave you alone. You don't see the young mayor anywhere around. He hasn't. You had met him, I believe, at this inn yesterday, but he has not stopped by. So just filling in. But there are a number of people coming in for morning breakfasts before they go about their day. So it's not a deserted tavern at the time.
Do you think the mayor would know anything about fighting fire?
Might. He seems a man of some action.
While we were here wandering around, did anyone notice any shops where we could get any potions or poisons or anything like that?
We did visit the alchemist. She didn't have a huge selection.
Yeah, I think you guys saw what you could see for that.
Okay.
Small town.
I did buy a small handful of healing potions from her that we can pass out as needed.
Um,
Well, perhaps we just follow the trail and see where it takes us.
I think that's all we can do at this point.
okay. So, you guys go on up to the trail and back to the place where you were teleported by Catheria, the storm giant. Was right around here. Uh, you also, I think Mary tracked. No, you guys all ended up stopping the gnolls up on the switchback up here when you chased them down up here, right? So you follow your way back to that area and you enter the cave. As soon as you enter the cave, the temperature goes up 10 degrees. It's 10 degrees warmer in there. Now I can never remember what season I said it was, but I believe it's fall. Uh, I don't know. I mean, because I had kite flying in fall, which I thought was weird because kite flying is usually in the spring. Uh, but I bet you
It's
can.
windy in the fall too.
It is windy, but there's all kinds of crap in the air to knock your kite down. But the uh, anyway, so it's fall, so it's not unpleasant necessarily to enter into the cavern immediately. It's it's a dry heat. Uh, Tony's got his AARP card, so you might appreciate that. Um, but anyway, it's it's not bad. But as you continue, you reckon the first thing is there's a slight incline. I mean, the first thing is noticing the temperature rise. The next is that there's a slight incline. You are not going down into the mountain. You are rising up through it. And about an hour in, you're walking quite a ways. About an hour in, you start to see metal pipes along the cavern, and there's somebody lost a cloak of protection. Uh,
I was trying to update my character because I did the spells too.
uh,
So I don't know what that was.
that was really
I got a
interesting. It
bunch
just went
of
boom. No more
yeah,
cloak.
and I got a bunch of like warnings about unauthorized access. I'm like, I
Really?
don't know.
Huh,
Yeah, it was weird.
that is
But it
weird.
looks like I still have the cloak of protection. Sorry, was trying to do that
Oh,
subtly in the background.
no
I
worries.
don't know why Velas didn't do that, but
Haven't, because I just hit the button, so I don't
oh,
know
oh,
what'll
there you
happen.
go. There you go.
And I only ever check spell slots and spells when I update from D&D Beyond. This is the only things I ever update. I turn off all the other check marks. just in case.
So, you enter, like I said, about an hour through this tunnel. You start to note these steam pipes, some of which are large to you, but would seem, they seem like, you know, large, but not un, ridiculous sized. Um, but you would think that to a giant they would almost look like drinking straws, or slightly larger than that. Just very, you know, narrow piping for this giant-sized cavern that you're walking through. Um, as you continue on, the stone becomes more and more finished. Um, but the no worries.
It did it again. I
Yeah,
did what she said,
I
and
don't
it
know.
still did it, but my spells weren't updated, so it was
Oh,
weird.
now I better double check.
Yeah, it still had my old spells.
Uh-oh.
Um, I'm making an assumption that Elva's got her shield equipped. Um,
It is not equipped,
oh, okay.
but it doesn't need to be
Oh, okay.
equipped to function.
To function, okay.
It needs to be. It just needs to be on me.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's still. Yeah.
The same with Huffling's as well.
With the alert thing. Well, the
Yep.
the shield that gives um Elva, like, is it a bonus to checks or does it boost your perception?
It boosts my passive, but
Right.
it gives me advantage on perception checks.
Okay. And your passive is very high, right?
21 now.
Right. So, as you're walking through, anybody who has a 20 or higher passive perception would note there is a, like, uh, alcove. It's not enormous, um, but it is like a very thin inlet, like that all of you could squeeze through, and then opens up into a wider room. Um, but it's the first sort of break that you saw in these walls.
All right.
Doesn't
I
necessarily feel like the
still
way that giants would go.
no. I still am not able to update my spells from D&D Beyond. I don't know if Dusty you're having any better luck,
There
but it
is
still
Mine went.
has.
Mine went through.
Okay. I've tried it
I only
twice
changed one,
now.
so I was double checking that it. I did double check it, but oh, sorry for not responding in Discord.
No, it's all right. I'm trying not to be a disruption
no, don't worry about it.
because
I have a suspicion, like, our credit card had to be replaced again, and my D&D Beyond got not my D&D Beyond importer got interrupted. I reconnected it yesterday, and I'm wondering if it's
Well,
messing.
mine wouldn't have worked though,
Right.
because mine imported okay.
You're sure?
I have
You're certain?
so yeah. I mean, I have because I've added bestow curse.
Okay.
So when I push the button, I have spell slots and spells checked, and then I have in the update configuration, I have the first one checked, the second one I leave blank, and then the next four, and then nothing after that. I don't know if any of those make any difference, but that's how my screen looks, and it worked. So
Robin, I'm doing it. That's why I dropped the cloak again.
okay. Yeah, it does weird things with the cloak of protection,
It really
but
does.
it
Did it
doesn't
update? Did it
yeah.
change
update your
my
spells
spells. No,
just now? Okay.
no, they still have ones in there that I
Hmm.
don't have prepped. So it's not a big deal. I don't want to slow everything down, but it's one of those things
That's
where,
annoying. Yeah.
yeah, because I want to be able to use the spells that I prepped. So,
Well, you can if you want to just run off D. I know it's a pain to have two screens open, but if you want to you can just do your spells off D&D Beyond because it'll connect over, I
I'll
think.
figure something out.
Okay.
You
I
can also
usually don't.
force update in Foundry if you drag them in
That's true.
the compendium. I don't know. You might actually have access to that. I don't know.
I do,
But
but
Just, I mean, I know you were describing where we were, and I was kind of half listening, trying to be prepared with whatever. So,
what spell did you want to make sure
Just
you had?
it doesn't
just
matter.
use
I'll
cone of
Okay.
cold
just
repeatedly.
keep going.
Okay.
I don't have that. I don't want to disrupt things.
Okay. It's very
I
I'll
easy
cast
for
it
me
figure
with
it
a.
out.
All right. Uh, I have cone of cold now. I've had it forever.
Yeah.
All right. Um, so, uh, they just Elva noted like a medium creature sized kind of crack in the wall. Does not. It looks totally natural. Looks like it just is a fault in the cave. Um, and it opens up into a cavern room roughly 15 by 15.
I'm gonna look
Is there
around,
any?
rubbing my hand across the wall as we go, like as we're like I'm gonna go into the room and kind of work my way around, see if there's any, like we found all those boulders blocking passageways with the ice folk,
Okay.
frosty people.
Are you describing it in such a way as to use investigation instead of perception?
I am describing it in such a way as to say, I'd like to look for secret doors and traps. It's really a boring way to say that, so that's the only reason I said it the way I did. But yeah, I would love to use investigation instead of perception.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
In this case, that is fine. You feel like you're doing a very thorough job, and nothing pops. This is just a cave. Looks like at one point, perhaps there might have been water in here, but it has long since evaporated or dried out. It's a giant would be extremely uncomfortable in here and could probably never have fit through the crack in the first place. So doesn't look like any giants have been in here.
this is good to know about. I popped my head back out in the hallway. I don't know if anybody else followed me in. This is a good place to know about. Giants would have a real hard time following us here. Like if we end up having to run, this might be a great place to like bottleneck them / trap ourselves. I can't decide which way it would work, but it's good to know it's here.
Well, could be column A
One
and
way
column
in
B.
and one way out. Sorry, Ed. What did you say?
I said it could be column A and column B. We could both bottleneck ourselves and trap ourselves. Bottleneck
Yes.
them and trap ourselves.
Is this the only way in or out?
That you can see. That
And
you
I
have
could
found.
find.
Yep. She feels
keep going?
reasonably certain.
Is it a dead end, or we're good?
It's a dead end. You don't find anything else in there that leads you. There's nothing.
No, but I mean like the hallway. We can keep going.
No, you can keep going down the hallway, because
Yeah.
like the pipes even run right over the crack. They've just put these pipes over it. These sort of these like every once in a while exhausting steam pipes. Um, and so now the air is 15, 20 degrees warmer than what it was when you went in. So Fahrenheit equivalent right now of about 70 degrees.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Not too bad.
I'm in like
As
my
we get
happy
going,
space, actually.
yeah. As we get going, if anybody needs a fan, you can just stand behind me. I'll make my cloak billow on you.
I've got a bit of pep in my step and be like, unnecessary. Keep your cloak to yourself, Dusty. I mean, not Dusty. God.
Yeah.
Vela, your coat is dusty. I'm like, patting it.
Never. It always billows.
You can just walk next to me then, Ropes. It's fine. You don't have to walk behind me.
I'll walk right next to her, like strutting a little bit.
Nice. All right. Well, you continue on for another. It's mile, and it continues to get. The incline goes up higher.
This is how long it really takes. Here it is.
What am I hearing?
Oni, you're getting some background.
I saw it. I just turned it off, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I had moved away from the. I decided to get another beer. Um, not feeling it, but I'm still gonna drink one. Uh, so uh, the you go another mile and the heat increases a little bit. The incline has increased. Just maybe sweat on the brow now. We're getting closer to 75, 76 in armor, walking in close quarter. Not clear. It's a giant hall. You guys have plenty of room, but uh, there's nowhere for and the steam pipes keep exhausting. And as you start to see sky from this in front of you. Like there's a little bit of daylight pouring in, and you can start to hear the sounds of clanging, metal on metal.
You think we should go invisible?
I mean, I think that would make sense if we could, to be unseen.
I can't make us invisible.
Yes, I can do that. Let me see. Still casting at 5th level. What is it as a character? Let's see. I think we actually could like totally roleplay characters like I'm casting a level 5 spell. And be like, this guy's weird. Like he's like all into like anime and stuff. All right.
Wait, are you saying people into anime are weird?
No. He's like, no, not saying that. I watch anime too, although I am weird. So, and weird is good. So there's all kinds of things happening. All right. So I can get 1, 2, 3, 4 people with visibility.
I could fly if you don't want me to be invisible. That would be fine. I
I
could
could-
fly up.
I feel
I
like when you
can also-
fly, though, you're more visible. I mean, honestly,
Only when I
that's
had the glitter in my pockets. I got
I
rid
don't
of it.
know. I feel that there's been like more than one occasion where your flying has gotten your notice.
It's true.
So there's 2 ways we could do this. What's that?
I can also.
Your mic's
cast
really
invisibility.
quiet tonight, Ed. I don't know
Well, that's
if
too
it's
bad.
the headset. That's sorry. I feel
Put
like
it
we
in your
keep
mouth.
talking over you.
So
Go ahead.
Eva, you can cast invisibility.
Yes.
Okay. So I think it's 2 spell slots, but we could do that, or I could climb on the ceiling. It'd be like a sneaky little worm.
Before we head out, do we have a count of like how many people are actually wearing a thread and what threads are being carried? Because that makes a difference too, as far as
That's true.
Abilities.
right.
That's a good idea.
So I definitely have one attached, attuned. Don't know who else. I feel like someone took theirs off.
I took mine off but put it back on because
Okay.
when we
I have
decided
one. I'm
not
not
to.
wearing it.
So I had okay,
Sorry.
so you're not wearing it. I had it written down you were wearing it on your ankle.
Oh, did I? Did I end up doing it? I thought told me not to.
I that's just what I had written down. There were some conversations, so
I
maybe I missed
honestly
it.
don't remember.
If
Yeah, I
you
don't
wrote it
either.
down, then I consider your word canon, so I have it
Oh
on my ankle.
gosh. I mean, it was a big conversation. So you had initially put
Yeah.
yours in the bag of holding, but then there were, another decision made. But if you don't want to be wearing it, don't take what I wrote down. I have
No,
Newbin
no,
has
I
one
think
in the
you're
bag of
right.
holding. The Queen's is in the bag of holding. Elvis holding hers in her own bag. Robes, Mary, and Bela were wearing one. I don't know if that
I
is what we've got
I
enough.
can't remember.
You can wear 2
I
if
feel
you
like
want.
I asked Stealth about it.
when you have okay, so a couple things that maybe weren't made like super clear. When 5 of them are present, they can come off and join.
Right.
Um,
Because we had talked about doing that,
right.
but then didn't.
What did Dalt say when I asked him if I should do that? I forgot.
Dalt said, so I'm not wearing it because Dalt told me not to. You said, should we join the threads now or later? Dalt said there are pros and cons. Choose an exigency.
That's right.
He's going to protect. You asked if he was going to protect me from Lulth's corruption, and he said he would try, and then he offered to take on your bond if you wanted to.
Right. Okay.
I think what Cytheria was able to share with you was when 5 are together, um, they look like an elaborate necklace, uh, and you're able to scry on the demon web pits. When 6 are together and joined, um, they remain a necklace and cannot be separated again. And the 6 together allow you to cast Planar Ally. What that ally is somewhat dubious.
Sloth.
Probably not. But
That'd be great though. Like just drag her right in to like help
Yeah.
us, and then we kill her.
yeah,
That's what would happen.
yeah, maybe. But but if you join them together, as 5, they become a necklace. You can take them apart, but once they're joined together at 6, they do not come apart anymore.
Got it.
So really, the only two people actually wearing one are Mary and Robespierre.
Noob took
Think
his
so,
off.
Yeah, I took mine off.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
So can we still spider climb?
you and I can.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they don't have to be worn. The ones that we're carrying still help you gain more powers because
Got
they're
it.
still nearby.
As long as you're
Got it.
within 30 feet of each other.
Oh, well, that's
Even
not good.
though the ones in the bag of holding, like they're
Those
in a
ones do
different
not.
dimension.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Those
another.
ones you
Those
put
are
them
way
there
So-
farther.
intentionally so that they are not.
You know,
Right.
just hook them all on to me. Like I want, like just give me like I'll wear like 2 wristbands and 2 ankle bands. Let's go.
Pick them on like Swatch watches.
Yeah, that's what I just
Kayla will
like.
fight you so hard on that.
Watch,
Pull my jacket up.
I don't know. I was an Arbitron man myself. So watch. That's killing me.
Anybody under 30 that might be listening is like, what?
What?
What the fuck are they talking about?
Plastic watches in hypercolor with ridiculous watch faces. Okay. All right. They were the trapper keepers of the timepiece industry.
Oh, that's a great analogy. Also, not helping the under 30 bunch.
Yeah,
No, not
that
at
didn't
all.
help at all.
Not at all.
Oh no,
Nah,
Trapper
that's
Keepers
not
are
true.
back.
Because
Yeah.
they're back, and they're not allowed in schools currently in our
Yep.
area. If
Yep.
you
Why?
want a binder, it has to be a binder. It can't be a trapper keeper. It specifically says so on the school supply list. No trapper
Why?
keepers.
Why would you be? I
assume the
don't get it
Velcro.
either.
I assume it's the Velcro. Over and over again all
That makes
class
no
long.
sense.
Boy, I have low patience, and I have the tolerance for that. Like, well, anyway, okay.
8 hours with 35 8-year-old or 35 kids in your room for every hour of the day doing that. I don't know. I can see.
I don't know.
That's my guess. I don't know why else.
Hey, if I have to tune out their music, it's fine.
All right, we're all gonna shake our fists in the sky here pretty soon.
I am not giving Robes
our
my
fiats.
thread no matter what.
All right.
He is not getting to make it like a monkey chain. No.
So
chain
how
of
many?
ribbon.
You guys have 6, but 2 are in the bag of
Two are
holding.
in the bag of holding, so there's 4 that are actually in.
Activatable.
the
So you
30,
guys
yeah.
can use greater
Proximity.
invisibility as long as you remain within 100
Right.
feet of each other.
And that only lasts a minute. That wouldn't be a helpful thing right now, but just
Right.
it's good to know. And so Elva has one and Vela has one on their person, but not wearing it. So we all have to stay within 30 feet of each other. to have that effect. So
Oh, we should probably hold hands, and I'll grab Ropes' hand
I'm not sure
and put my
that's
other hand out for
necessary.
Mary.
I don't think we need to
I
stay
do-
that close.
I do have to touch everyone that I cast invisibility on. So are we still going with that plan?
I can give a little bit of extra help so we don't leave like footsteps behind. I should do that before you make us invisible, though.
Okay. So we'll probably have to hold hands anyways. So Elva cast invisibility. I'll cast invisibility. We'll cover whoever. You're, I'm assuming, doing something like pass without trace, maybe.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's
How
do
many
it.
people does your invisibility cover, Elva?
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that you didn't have like 2 and Ropes could downcast.
Why
Well,
don't?
I could upcast, but I only have 2 spell slots at third level.
Right.
And
No, you're fine. You're fine.
warlocks can't downcast, so
Right. Fifth level.
Is there any like? Would it make sense for Elva to cast it just on herself, or is there any advantage like Elva casting on somebody else? Because Elva's. I'm trying to think if there's any way like that makes sense, but never mind. I don't think it matters.
So, did you say somebody's casting Pass Without a Trace?
I
Yes.
did.
If you cast Pass Without a Trace, I am basically invisible.
You,
no
walk right
matter
in
what
front
I
of
roll,
someone,
I will have it. I start at 20 and go up from there. If you can cast Pass Without a Trace, because I'd get 10 from Pass, and I have 10. I have a plus 10 to Stealth.
So Nubin gets all cocky and is like, no, Elva doesn't need to cast it. Ropes can just do the 4 of us.
Yeah, and I'm gonna find a way to
Nice.
cast to roll zeros somehow.
Well,
We'll just walk
you
right up
still
to
need-
somebody and be like, "You can't see me."
Smack them. They can't do. They're like,
You
who
still
is
need to
that?
actively hide
that's
to get
true.
that back.
Yeah.
Right.
That is
Whereas
true.
with invisibility, you're just invisible.
There
Yeah.
might be a big room up ahead, Nubin, that you don't have something you can hide behind. So it might be a good
Okay.
idea.
Of course, the main drawback to
Invisible me.
actively hiding is that you move at half speed, and for a monk that means nothing.
Yeah. That's true.
Your half speed is pretty much our speed.
This is true.
Monk
That'll
badass.
keep us all together too, I guess.
So I actually want to time my spell to be right before the invisibility, not during all this conversation,
Yep.
so that we actually have,
I've seen the
that at the times align.
I've seen that cartoon where people argue over spells when they cast the spell. I'm waiting until you guys actually tell me you cast it. But you didn't actually cast it, so now there's ogres. Sorry. All right.
Well, I put it in the chat because I wanted to be sure to cast it before I was invisible.
You got it.
But
Yeah.
I assumed the invisibility was coming right after.
You
so
guys are
that's-
having this conversation, so I'm gonna let you tell me when I'll Regis Philbin and ask you if that's your final answer when you guys are ready. So it's casting invisibility. Everybody's going invisible right after Mary casts Pass Without a Trace. Therefore, she does not lose her invisibility by casting a spell after going invisible.
Is there anything I need to cast before I go invisible? That's a good question.
And then it immediately
Do I have any
becomes
time?
impossible to know if we're within 30 feet of Mary to keep the benefit of Pass Without Trace.
Yeah. Well, if you're all holding
That's
hands,
why
that
we're
was the
holding
holding
hands.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so that Fela can make the moves.
Always moving.
All right. So
I'm good.
Pass Without Trace is cast. Invisibility is cast. In that order.
Oh, poop! I found the thing I should have done.
All right, so I'm
You're good.
casting it. Are we ready? I'm going to cast it officially.
Yeah, we're ready.
Officially cast.
Here it goes.
And
Visibility.
officially cast by Elva as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now there's ogres.
That spell slot is done.
Wait a minute. I had 2 spells cast for some reason. I don't think I took a long rest. I'll just fix it.
I don't think you did
No.
because we didn't take one last time, and so I quickly snuck one in the beginning. and I
Yeah,
didn't
here,
see
let
it
me
in
take a
there.
long rest and then
Recast
and then,
it.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, that's okay. They're
Makes
ready.
sense.
Sorry, y'all.
No worries. I'm gonna move ahead while you're doing
I'm
that
double
though,
checking.
because I'm just saying
Yep.
can do all that. So you guys are staying 30 feet with each other by holding hands. Are you in two lines, or are you? Because you all can actually walk abreast in, 5 abreast through this giant
Yeah,
hallway.
we're Wizard of Ozing it.
Okay, I assumed that would be the
Yeah.
case. So, as you
Can somebody hold on to like my robe or something, my cloak? Because I want to be able to have both hands free.
I will.
Okay,
all right,
thank you.
Yeah. I'll just pat her at the start. No, I won't. I'll grab your coat.
all right, that got awkward. So
I
you
was just doing the like.
uh you you sort of crest over the last bit of the rise out of the tunnel, and the skies in this it doesn't cool off, but you can see these pipes running into this tunnel, and you can see in front of you an enormous metal and stone castle. Uh, it appears to um, be, from your reckoning for a giant, one story with some parapets, but it's mostly just a fortress. Running out of it are tubes, pipes, exhaust vents. Steam is just coming out of the place in just like from uh, what are the smokestacks and from side vents throughout. You see the pipes coming at you from not coming at you as if they're attacking you, but the ones that have gone through the tunnel that you just came out of. Those are running alongside, and you're on sort of a not necessarily an open causeway up to this castle, but you are, if you weren't invisible, you would definitely be, you know, highly,
Very visible.
very, very visible. Uh, there's no, there's no ground cover. There's no trees. There's no nothing. Just beyond the castle, you can see that you're in the Jotuns, and you see that there's a volcano right behind it, and it just is leaking lava out the side. It's not erupting so much as just spewing bits of lava and ash into the sky. Everything here is the color of white hot iron. Uh, it is. Except the sky is with swirling bits of smoke. Everything smells sulfurous, uh, acrid, um, and some maybe 500 feet in front of you, you see the main gates to this fortress. They are 30 feet tall and appear to be made of steel.
In his head, Nubin hears, I think we made the right choice by turning you invisible. And then in his head, Robes hears, what did you eat?
I had a couple of rats before. Oh, I can't say that back, can I?
No, you can't. Other than that, I just keep walking. No other action.
Okay. You do not see any signs of giants up on parapets, but there aren't necessarily like what you would normally, there's towers, but they're not like rising high above. It's a squat for a giant anyway, like it's like it it's a fortress. It's a one-story fortress.
And how high are the walls?
Uh, 40 feet. Um,
Are there any other holes? It's
noob.
just the.
Tony, because you asked that question, uh, it's also roofed. It's not open air like a castle kind of thing. It's a fortress, but it's a roofed fortress. There's a metal roof. So
Okay.
just for if you were planning to do anything to run and jump down, just to stop that, because there's no way in climbing up the wall like that. Like there's no open drop down into a courtyard
I
kind
like
of
it
way.
would be roofed and not roofed.
You are probably right.
There are no other openings.
Not,
There's
not
just
that
one big,
are not that present themselves to you. Uh,
and the
you
gate's
see,
closed.
you see the exhaust vents, but they're blowing out what appears to be hot ash and steam that looks like it might be uncomfortable to crawl through.
Well, if we get close enough to the gate, we might be able to sneak in when it opens. If it opens, we'll get closer to see if there's other ways inside.
I think that makes the most sense.
I agree.
All right.
In my head now, I feel like we're really doing the Wizard of Oz, like the Cowardly Lion grabbing his tail, like we're wearing the guard cloaks. And
All right. Now, the darkness is because of the shadow from the tall building in front of you. Can you guys see a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Your token, I'll ping over to the tokens.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, the darkness is not so much a function of being, you know, away from the sun, as the sun is so shaded from the swirling gray mass, and that you are, uh, you know, right in front of the walls. Um, the doors in front of you almost appear to act like a valve. It looks like they open inward, though. And by the way, that's all they say in the book, and I have tried for the last, before we started the game for about 15 minutes to come up with a way of describing how that would frickin' work. But I don't
Yeah,
know
like
how.
are they moving it like
I
at
just
all like a
keep,
valve or
it's just like they sort of, that's what they call them, valves. And I was like, I don't like you. I guess like the circular twist kind of. I have no idea. They don't give me any more description other than the doors look like valves. I should have just left it out. I shouldn't have even brought it up. But they are really big iron steel doors, not iron
well the
steel.
thing with a valve though that usually at least allows for one way
Mm-hmm.
of like blood flow or stomach or
Mm-hmm.
like in a body. So is this like let vent is it venting something or like is there any opening or is it like solid door?
Um,
Or is this the way it stokes the fire?
there's.
Right, to let air in.
I wish it
well,
said any of that, but I can get creative. It it does it does say they are 30 feet high and metal valve type doors. And I know they
so
open
like
inward.
submarine valve door, like it has a spinner on the front of it, kind of
Oh,
thing, and you have to unlock it.
mm,
Like
that
it's a sealed tight valve so that the steam can't come out the door.
that sure could be an explanation. And Dusty, I did give the party rerolls, so
Oh,
uh,
thanks.
Yeah, the only reason it would matter to me is if it's a potential entry point.
oh
If it's
yeah.
the type of valve that allows for an entry point. But if it's a sealed shut submarine type of thing, then that's not that's not going to be an entry point.
Okay, here I've got a picture that came up on Google. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. Uh, that I'm guessing is what they meant. Uh, it gave me. I
Oh,
just
that's a
posted a link.
It's a long
yeah,
link.
Yeah,
yeah. It's like a bank vault,
yeah. Copy
which is different than a
image.
valve, I guess.
It's too much.
Back.
I hit the wrong button when I was posting this picture in the Discord.
Now we double check Twitch to see what Twitch is watching.
Yeah. Well,
Post picture and close everything are right next to one another? That's weird.
yeah, I guess so. I don't know. There were other ones that weren't round. There were other ones that like of these pictures that were more like
Yeah,
like
like rectangular bank vault doors.
two of these guys maybe that are 30 feet tall. But you do have the spinners, I guess. You know, it doesn't say this, but I like it. The spinners are in front of you, but they're overhead. Ooh, I better turn my camera on. There we go.
So the spinnery things mean we can get locked out. That's the drawback there.
Right, but right now we are wanting to get in, and if what our drow revolutionary friends had told us is right, we might not need to get out the way we come in if we can find the entry point to the map at the foot of this fortress.
Good point.
Is the idea to wait until it opens and sneak in?
I mean, that would be a little less obvious than opening it up ourselves, I imagine.
Well, just as a reminder, I can keep us invisible, but only for a little bit. It's 1 hour.
Well, let's do this. Somebody
Oh man.
roll a
Roll a
d12.
d4. Oh, I was hoping for d4.
If you get a 1, that's a random encounter, which means the doors would open.
Who's rolling it? All right, I got it. I do it. D12, D12, 1, 1, 1, 10.
Well,
No.
there was a one in there,
Yeah.
just, you know.
Somebody
It looked like a
came.
1 for a second.
You heard somebody get to the door and they're like, "Oh, I left my keys," and then they walk away.
Then they
No,
noticed the light bulb was out, and then now
Yeah.
they're just off on a whole tangent.
they don't remember why they were leaving at all. Um, that's right. They had to
Well,
mail in their AARP membership.
They just remembered it's April and they haven't done their taxes.
Yeah. But
Can Dimension Door work without seeing the location? I think you can, right?
yeah,
Hmm.
It's a little dangerous, but
correct.
mm-hmm.
it could take one person.
And we wouldn't be invisible anymore.
True.
I
so,
think I
yeah.
ruled if you use a magic weapon, it doesn't disrupt the spell. Didn't I say that? Even though that's not rules as written. I think that's
So,
You did.
well,
yeah.
the rules as written is if you use a concentration spell, you drop your concentration.
Right.
Dimension Door is not a concentration spell, but I know you had some concerns with that, like making logical sense.
Yeah, I get.
Like,
well, if you take any real action, you lose invisibility unless it's greater.
Oh, that's true.
Robespierre
Yeah.
would lose.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Robespierre would lose Robespierre's invisibility, but not necessarily
Necessarily everybody else's.
concentration
That's
Right,
when
right.
everyone
right.
else.
That was the part that was hanging you up.
Yep.
Which I'm totally cool with if you want to run it that way, but yeah, because then the point is it only gets us one through. I guess I could open the door. This is where, see, here's the problem. This is what I was thinking earlier. If Alva had cast invisibility on me, and I had cast invisibility on everybody else, then I could have dimension door without causing problem. Well, no, it still would have cast. Never mind, it was still would have broke. Never mind. Okay. That's that.
The thing that you guys also
I'm sorry.
remember in the Frost Giant realm, moving the boulder doors, even with Elvis strength, required 2 people.
Right. So me and Alva.
Oh. Balo's too slow.
Do we want to do that and not wait in hopes that it opens, or have we determined that we'll run out of time?
I
Well, that
think
was an app.
we
Go ahead.
waited for a while, right? And nothing happened. So maybe it's time to make an action.
Yeah,
I,
I'd say
yeah.
if we waited for half an hour without it opening, I would say we open it so we still have time on the spell to find somewhere inside where we won't be out in the open when it drops.
I agree.
Okay. I can always cast invisibility again on us. Would not be ideal because it would expose everybody else. But I guess you could cast. Well, never mind. Let's just go, and I'll kind of like fumble around and try to find Elva's hand.
Okay.
And Cape of the Mount blank. Poof.
Poof. All right. Winston, for funsies,
Oh my god.
ping where you want the dimension door to open.
Okay, so I'm gonna move like right up to the door, right?
Yep.
And what do y'all think? This door is like maximum.
It's a
10 feet,
giant's
think?
place, right? You'd think that there would be room for them to at least enter. You don't have to go
It's a-
far on the other side.
Like 20
just-
feet, maybe?
It's a blast door.
fine.
It's going to be thick. Don't go right on the other side.
Yeah.
I think
So we
20
go-
feet is great.
Yeah.
20 feet,
Yep.
so right there.
All right. Perfect.
That's not good. Okay.
All right. Now
Beware the smiling DM.
you're in. What you see as soon as you guys bamf in here is a tapestry, and I know the lighting in here is terrible. It's driving me nuts, and I don't know how to fix it. I might just turn all the lights on this, but hope it doesn't ruin all the walls.
You could just add a light source in that room.
I suppose I could. I mean, there are light sources all around here. It's just there's.
These shadows are fucked up.
I'm going to suggest we get close to, because we're all supposed to be trying to stay within 30 feet. So we can be right on the other side of the door when they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see,
that'd be
that
good. So we
barely
got another
helps.
backup dimension door.
Okay, so you see a tapestry over here, and a tapestry over here, and down the hallway you can hear. This is like 100 feet down. You can hear two people arguing in Giant.
I can see a token in the hallway.
Okay, can you see what it is?
Is that the arguing people?
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't know if you guys could see it or not. But they can't see you because you invisible.
And
Okay.
we're saying that we are both still invisible because it was a cape that did the spell.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I took
is
an
that what
action.
You took an action. No, Winston is not invisible. You are, but Robes
Okay.
is not. So, but he's not looking at you. He is arguing with himself.
So invisibility makes anything you're wearing or carrying invisible. I'm
That's
gonna
true.
pick Robes up.
Okay, Robes.
Throw him over my shoulder.
Robes goes invisible. I think it actually says object, but
It says anything.
It
the target
does?
is wearing or carrying. Yeah.
okay.
Doesn't mention object. Doesn't mention
Okay.
anything wearing or carrying.
Fine.
My other option is to wear him.
Well, I would like to hear suggestions on that. All right. No. You carry him, and he blinks out of view.
And then I'll whisper, "There's a giant creature down the hall. I thought it best it didn't see you."
That was wise, but you're kind of crushing me a little.
Oh,
Be
sorry.
gentle. So we need to open this door. How are we going to do this with you holding me?
Well, I'll set you down again, but maybe we'll move a bit further.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, I see another token.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that to your perception. I think the wall's drawn badly, but you can see that there's a giant standing behind this loose weaved tapestry, and he appears
Mhm.
appears to be looking at the Etten arguing with himself down the hallway, and has thus far missed you, or robes anyway.
Right. That changes things.
Well, I'll kind of saddle up, I guess. Be like, oh no, actually, I'm gonna stay in this corner so I can be as far away from that thing as possible, out of line of sight. And just kind of like, we could dimension door back through the door, but I think we should open and maybe ambush, or maybe we can make a distraction.
I'm open to ideas on distractions.
So I pull out. Well, this would be a good distraction. I pull out my little like ruby studded vial with the blood in it
Mm-hmm.
that like summons the demon. Just kind of show it to you. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not casting a spell. I'm more just
No,
like
this is
trying
max
to present
1,000.
it.
Okay.
This is max 1,000, yeah.
Right, okay.
It would buy time.
But I don't think that it would. And I can cast it 90 feet, so I can cast it pretty deep in there.
Okay.
But I'm asking. I'm not asking. I'm not telling you I'm doing that. I'm sort of presenting it out to Elva.
Right. No,
The spell's been cast. It's done.
You did it. Now there's ogres. No, I'm good. You tell me if you want to. I'm actually looking for max 1,000 is what I'm doing, just in case.
I think that could give us a chance to get the door open.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast max 1,000 in the demon form, and I'm gonna cast it. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on, let me double check. I mean, it's don't worry about the. I'll take care of the stats and stuff.
Okay.
It is. I'm gonna cast it as a. Hold on. A Yugoloth.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know I could do that.
I'm in trouble.
If you hit the space bar, I didn't realize that moved along the path. I thought that was only roll 20.
Oh yeah, it does. That's cool. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I was just testing it.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
But that tells me that you've got 90 feet. You can get max 1,000 right there.
Yeah, my thoughts were just I'm gonna pop it right next to this fellow.
Yep.
I'm gonna pop it right there, and it's gonna be the Yugoloth form, which has a little extra stuff going on. So I'll cast the spell.
And he is large, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the stat block.
We need to find a different token for this guy.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean,
fun.
I like the way it looks.
It was fun, but let me see.
Like the art. But yeah, so for health, he will have as Yugolith, he's gonna have 60 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, he will be large. And do I get to take an action with him?
I don't know. How does the spell work?
I cast the spell. So the way I cast the spell is creature allied to you in combat, it shows your initiative count. So I guess it depends on like who I roll initiative or not. But I'm just gonna cast him in there, just to, like create chaos.
They don't know you're there, so I'd call that a surprise round. Like all of a sudden, I mean, I don't know how much more you could be surprised than a giant Yugoloth shows up right next to you. Were you
all right, so he's gonna attack.
Surprised?
He's gonna attack 3 times. So then the attack is gonna be a D20. Sorry, I mess this up every time. Plus my spell modifier, so plus 5.
Okay.
So he's gonna attack with his claws, and It will attack once with a 23.
That'll hit. It's an
and it's going to do a D8 plus 9 necrotic damage. So 16.
Okay.
And it is going to magically teleport 30 feet as a part of its ability.
Oh.
And it's going to go... What it's going to do first is it's going to teleport on the other side of the Etten.
Okay.
And then attack it again.
Okay.
15.
That'll hit.
All right, 4, 6, 8. And then it'll be another 10 points of damage. And it's going to teleport to the other side.
Wow.
I'm just doing this for stupidity purposes. And then it's going to attack again, 17.
That'll hit.
And it'll do 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And it's going to teleport down this hallway. 30 feet. Oh my god. That was a terrible move. I should have gone the other way.
Well, I think you achieved distraction though.
Yeah.
I am gonna ask you two to. I'm gonna start a combat. Because I just need to know how we're doing this. So this guy, I will put him in. This guy, him in. I haven't looked over here in a little bit, so oh yeah, that's a great move.
Listen.
Okay. All right.
Oh no.
And then I guess just roll them up. Oh, I have to say normal for all of them. Okay. So as this
And I took the I'm just pressing the corner as far as I can go.
Before we go into combat, this may change combat. I should say, while that surprise round was happening, you guys had 6 seconds to do something. So, what would Elva and Robespierre want to be doing?
I'm still invisible, but still I'm going to use my action to hide.
Okay.
I should also say I didn't think about this. That's a concentration spell.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone's...
So we all bloop.
Yeah, you're all visible now. I'm
That's
sorry, I always forget about that interaction.
Okay.
I can't take a hide action, but I'm gonna slink into the shadows as much as I can.
Okay.
Or I could just pick you up again.
That's true. I'm gonna run into your arms.
Yep. And I'm just about to hide, and instead I just pick Robespierre up so he disappears again.
Nadia. Yes, we are like creatures of the night. All right. Okay. So to describe the last 6 seconds, a giant Yugoloth appeared next to the Etten. Hit him, bamped, and then ran down the hallway.
Bamped again.
Like a Three Stooges sort of. And then bamped up to the other. Robespierre went visible. The rest of you on the outside went visible. You all see each other and go, holy shit, what's going on inside? Robespierre goes to hide, but Elva picks him up and he goes invisible again. Now, the Etten is next in the turn order, and he will go after the Yugoloth with his battle axe for the first attack. Whoa, I was defeated by a door, and it zoomed me way the hell in. Okay.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
No worries. Okay, so battle axe attack. 15 hit?
No.
Then with his Morning Star with his other hand. 10 will miss then, and that's all he can do. He's just screaming at you. That will bring us to... Oh, gotta begin combat.
Ridiculous.
This little knoll here will look at that thing and run. All right. Then it's Elvis.
Oh, that's
turn.
actually bad.
Whoops.
Whoa.
I'm not sure why that happened.
I am going to ready an action to work on opening the door if that fire giant leaves the area and I have help to open the door.
Okay. Got it. This Noel is also going to see that these are big creatures that he is not meant to be fighting and is going to flee. This is actually, it's got a hill giant stats, but it's a fire giant. And it's a servant, and it's just going to walk out, hey, you're not supposed to be here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I believe. Yep, 40. That's all he's going to do. And he's not going to do anything more than that because he's just a servant. Robes, you're up.
I'm going to ready an action to help Elva with the door if this fire giant runs down the hallway.
Yep. Which is exactly what he's going to do. Because I can't think of why he wouldn't. But he's got a giant boulder in his hand, and in one hand, and another boulder in another. He looks like he's going to go bowling. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Good job getting your Yugoloth out of line of sight then.
Yeah.
If it got pasted
gonna,
by a boulder, this would be over.
You know what?
That's right.
He's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right, go ahead.
Right.
No, sorry, it's the Ettin's turn. Sorry. Oh no, you guys had all that.
It's the Yugolith's. It's actually the Yugolith's turn. I forgot about him. He goes on after my turn.
Okay, he goes after you, but also you guys had held actions if he ran.
Yes.
So yeah, so Yugoloth go, then you guys do your held actions.
Okay, cool. So let me do that real quick. I'm just gonna attack this Ettin a bunch because the fire giant wouldn't have been there. So I'm just gonna attack him.
Yep.
9 misses, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that misses.
Oh, 11. Does 11 miss, I'm assuming?
It does, actually.
And 9.
Wow.
Good lord. Wait, what happened there? I rolled 2 d20s and only came up with a 9. That's terrible. And so it's going to bam, and it bams every time it does all that. It's just kind of flipping back and forth, and then it's going to shoot up behind the servant.
Okay.
And aggro more creatures.
Yep. So, all right.
Shit.
I will do that when we get done with you guys. Please remind me I gotta activate the aggro after you guys do your held action.
Okay, we're gonna try to get this door open.
Okay. I need a DC 21 strength check.
Holy God.
So I'm doing that with aid.
You have advantage because you have help.
I did not get it.
No.
You hear so outside you guys hear the doors creak.
We have rerolls. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna try again.
Earn it, definitely.
20.
There you go.
Hey!
All right, let me reduce the reroll count by 1. Okay. And the doors open. I think I can do that.
Can you make them open like a valve?
Oh my God, no! They don't act like doors. They act like walls. Okay. There you guys go, and you can see your friends on the other side as the valve doors open, and you note they are.
You can't see me.
100% visible. However, Elva is still invisible. So, I gotta aggro up some people.
Hold on, Paul. I don't know if it matters or not, but I can't see anything. Nothing changed for me.
Click on your token.
I can't because I can't see it.
Just do a drag and drop. Select that whole area of the door.
Ah, there we go.
Did that help?
It did. Thank you.
The shadows out here are inappropriate. I'm having difficulties concentrating.
They're like penis shaped?
They are. They're very creepy penis shaped.
Weird.
Very creepy.
Okay.
Dustin.
Now, I know it wasn't intentional, but I just Can you see it now, Tony?
Yeah,
And now I can't unsee it.
exactly.
Oh,
Winner.
yeah. All right.
You got to zoom out, but it's definitely there.
So glad we brought that up. Okay,
Are we able to get in on the initiative as well?
you are. Go ahead,
Okay.
put your tokens in. Thank you, Robin. I forgot to say. For sure.
So do we think we just slug this out?
Why do I have a chat message that won't go together? Okay.
I don't think we have a choice.
I think
Hi.
we run away to that little tiny hole.
Here?
We got to get
Whatever.
into this place. It's not going to be any easier any other time.
In fact,
That
it'll be
that
harder.
hidey hole was like an hour ago. Like we walked.
Oh
So
yeah.
I don't know. Mary's going in.
And their
Yeah.
defenses
you're
will be
right.
heightened if we go back and then come back later.
Right.
I know. I know.
Although I'm wondering what they're thinking right now is happening. They're just like a random demon.
I'm going to ask that actually. What's happening?
I let my demon loose to distract him. But then I think he's in trouble.
Who's
The
them?
door was closely watched by a fire
Ah!
giant. We made a distraction, got them out of there, and let you in.
Elvis here, guys. In case you didn't know, she's right there.
Someone had to open the door.
I thought it was ropes.
Everybody laughs.
It just startled me.
You can't see me, but I'm looking at the size of his arms.
Listen, I fight with charisma. What am I supposed to do?
Okay. So, that occurs. The Etten went, right? Like I had the Etten go?
No.
Turn? No, it's the Etten's go.
It's not yet.
Okay. So the Etten will chase after max 1,000. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll catch him. And will Morningstar attack. Swinging at the Mortal Star at 17.
Yes.
And wow, this guy's beefy. Battle Axe attack. Normal. 25. All right.
That's a hit.
Damage. Normal. 7 points of massive damage.
7 points, yeah. Okay.
All right.
More than 10%. Boom.
That's him. The Knoll is. See you later, guys. Why is he invisible? I don't want him to be invisible. Ping him. Where's he at? Oh, this dude is totally going. Yeah. Boop. Open the door. Run inside. Newbin, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna go to. Oops. I'm gonna run into here, so I'm like 30 feet away from that guy. I'm gonna stand right in front of that flame, so he can't really. He's got to squint to see me. I don't know if that really works or not, but it seemed cool.
His back's to you currently. Sorry, I should have said that.
Where's my?
Because he's running down the hall to he dashed, and he's running down the hall to catch after max 1,000. So his back's to you.
There we go. And I'm gonna take a shot. Oh!
Wow.
That's a good first roll.
That's not bad. Don't forget to hit crit damage. And any other stuff you need to add to it.
So we're not sneaking anymore.
Whoops. Nope. Does a 17 hit?
No. Does not.
Well, I did 17 points of damage, and then I'm gonna kind of scooch back and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot we were hiding."
Okay.
It was going
We're
to
all
happen
still
eventually.
invisible, right?
No.
No, only Elva
No.
is invisible.
Okay.
That's why I thought the whole sneaky thing was over. Sneaky time, I thought, went away with the
Oh, right. I remember.
invisibility.
I even said it out loud. Like, whoop, they all showed up.
I can cast this spell again.
No, no.
I have 2 more spell slots.
All right.
Save them to kill giants.
That will bring us to yet another knoll. You guys activated everything.
Yeah,
Yay! Go big or go home.
That's right.
in a bag.
Nice.
Actually, Paul, I'm going to retcon, and I'm actually on this side.
Giant's bag.
Okay. Alva, you're up.
Okay, I am still invisible.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to move up. I'm going to dash. While invisible, I'm going to draw the Frostbrand Greatsword.
Okay.
When I draw it, I extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet.
Oh.
I'm putting these torches out.
Very cool.
Oh.
I'm getting us some cover.
All right. So I'm not going to turn things dark. Everybody just remember it's dark.
Okay.
It's getting dark.
How much? How many do you put out?
Every non-magical flame within 30 feet.
30 feet.
And I can only do that once an hour, so I can't,
Okay.
put any more lights out.
So it'd really just
this
be
is
these
going to
two.
buy us some cover. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right.
And that's it because I moved and dashed. So.
Okay. I want to turn this light off. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. So that's your go. That will bring us to yet another knoll. Oh, he's going in the room. Alright, then this fire giant servant is going to hit max 1,000 if he can. What's he got? He's got a great club.
I got a better one.
That's pretty great.
12's gonna miss, and he gets 2 attacks with it. He misses with both. Okay. He's a servant. His great club is actually like a meat tenderizer. So
I wouldn't feel good to get hit by that. I don't
no,
think.
it would not feel good at all. But he's not, he's not a soldier. All right, Mary, you're up.
But he does have soul.
So it went dark. Can I still shoot some arrows at what I believe the giant is?
Yeah, but it would be at disadvantage.
I think he's still in light because there's a torch up here. So he would still be visible, at least in dim light.
I'm trying to think. Like, if you extinguish these torches, I guess you start. Yeah, I guess. Okay.
My thought was only that it would make it hard to see the doorway, really giving everybody else some cover.
Right.
But I can't do anything about all the. I can see at least 2 more torches from here, so I don't think I made much of this place dark.
No, it's pretty torcherific in here.
They're big up on fire, these fire giants.
So yeah, okay. Point made. If this torch is still lighting them, it'd be dim light, but no reason. Yeah, go ahead. Just shoot regular.
All right. I'll just try to shoot a couple arrows at him.
That'll hit.
A 28 to hit and a 17 to hit. That one misses.
That's correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one is 9 piercing.
Anything you can horde break? No.
I don't see anybody within 5 feet of him.
Nope. Okay.
But I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and try to get right behind that tapestry.
Oh, okay.
And use a bonus action to wild shape into a giant scorpion.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay.
I've stopped the spiders, but I thought, maybe a scorpion would be
great
helpful.
choice.
Okay. I love how Wonder Woman-y that is. I mean, like going into the phone booth and changing like Superman. And,
Well, Newbin's there. He could probably see it happen.
I just want you to spin with your arms out.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
arrow,
Noob's gonna-
arrow.
Noob's gonna poop a little when he turns around and sees a giant scorpion just walked up behind him, but
It'll
right.
hold its claw up and just be like, shh.
Don't say anything. I'm on your
Mhm.
side. All right, giant scorpion is now configure ownership. Robin, owner, save. All right, you should be able to move it. And
Yeah, I'll just cover up Mary.
right.
There.
All right, giant scorpion. That would be fucking creepy if you were hiding in a room. You're like, all right, I'm gonna duck in here, and all of a sudden your friend ducks in, and then a giant scorpion. I mean, even though you know Mary, that would scare the shit out of
you'd at
me.
least hear.
Ugh.
Great.
All right, that was Mary's go. Vela.
Feel it's measuring. I think 25. If I get here, I think if I move myself 35 feet. How'd you do that? I thought you said if I held shift, it would take me there.
No, spacebar.
Ah. Yes. There. And then from there, I'm going to cast aid on the 3 people within range, not the giant scorpion.
Aw,
And
I'm a
sorry,
person too. Come on.
I can only hit 3 creatures.
It's all right.
So,
I've got some extra hit points, so don't worry
so
about it.
I'm gonna do a cast this at, what do I need to save? Probably I'll cast it at 4th level. And I'm gonna cast it from D&D Beyond just because I'm looking at it in here. And did that show up? Yes. So all of you so Tony, so Noob, Elva, and Robes for the next 8 hours. You have an extra 15 hit points.
Temporary or added to the max?
No, it's weird. It adds to the max for an hour. It's just one of those ones that makes you do weird math all the time.
Forge actually has, or Foundry has a built-in mechanic for that.
Oh, do
Under
they?
your hit points on your character sheet, there's a plus temp and a plus max.
Oh, okay.
Add it to plus max, and it'll work.
Yep.
So if do I also get those 15 hit points then?
Yes.
You do.
So-
Yep. So if you put 15 into the max, it should show up on your current hit points too, I think.
It doesn't, but it
Add it.
tracked it there as
Then you can just track it. Yeah, okay. That's nice.
Yep.
Cool.
Thanks, Forge. Good job.
And
You haven't sucked at your character sheets completely.
wow.
I actually like them.
And then there's tapestries on both sides of the hallway.
Yeah.
we've come to view. them.
I'm
Tapestries. you tapestries. Sorry. Deep
I'm
cut.
going to go behind the tapestry up here. I'm going to dash. I'm not hiding because I'm using my bonus action to dash up there.
Okay.
But I'm behind the tapestry.
You got it.
The end.
All right.
That fire giant's gonna get all Polonius on you.
Also, a deep cut. Deep classical cut.
Way deeper.
Yeah.
That one I've actually read, so I know who Polonius is.
I don't actually know that one.
I was doing
It's from
Hamlet.
Hamlet.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time.
Laertes' dad got stabbed while hiding behind a tapestry.
That's why you don't
Thank
hide
you.
behind tapestry. Or sneeze or make noise while you're hiding
He
behind
can't
the
do that, but
tapestry.
he gets here with his with his dash. Robes, you're up. The nice thing with the way the initiatives worked is you guys are spread out fairly well amongst all of this chaos. So it doesn't feel
Mm-hmm.
like it's just me going and going and going and going.
You don't feel like you're just
Right.
playing
Yeah.
with yourself?
Yeah, yeah. I hate when there's this many combatants for the DM run. It's like, well, I'll have this guy go, this guy. Are you guys bored yet? And I'm gonna have him go here, and these guys are gonna hang out and have tea.
And it's all
Playing
in
with
the
your
other
little head.
room where none of you can see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I'm gonna get up to there, and I guess I'm trying to think if it's worth like doing anything interesting. I will just Eldritch Blast, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Such an interesting Eldritch Blast. You can make it interesting.
Yeah, I'll like cast all this like purple energy summons out of the ground, and Ghost starts screaming. And anyways, I'll cast 3 Eldritch Blasts at the back of this giant.
Okay.
1 and 2.
He has since turned around though because he got
And
shot with a
3.
crossbow bolt in the back.
And an arrow.
Looks like the first one
And
hit,
an arrow.
right?
That's
31.
right. He got the 31 definitely hit. The others did not.
I should have hex bladed him or hex cursed him. It's okay. So this would be a plain old 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And
Max.
that's the end of my turn. Max 1000 is in trouble.
Yeah.
He's going to slash at the Etten. 15.
Hits.
Oop, that's a D12. Hold on. That's a D10. I can't do. Sorry. 14 points of damage to the Etten.
Okay. The Etten is half the Etten he used to be.
Okay.
And actually less than half the Etten he used to be.
Okay. Then he will poof the other side of the Etten and do it again.
Okay. I go back, Jack, do it again.
Nice. So 23 to hit for 12 damage. This is all necrotic.
Okay, yeah. No resistance
And then
at all. He is just getting pummeled. This thing is just bamfing around him and beating him in the back of the head, then the front, and he's just getting beaten
All right.
to shit.
He'll poof one more time over to the fire giant. 20.
Oh, 20 will hit.
All right. 10 necrotic. And it will. I'm trying to think if it wants to like get out of the way or block everything so it takes the hit. I think it's going to do that. It's going to poof over to here, so Elva can still get in there, but it's sort of like blocking. That is all.
Okay. Changed what I was gonna do. Oh, so this fire giant now gets to move. 30, 35, 40, 50. And he's stopped by these schmoes. He's gonna shove this guy out of the way, so I'll do. I mean, they're allies, so he can move double.
Can't see anything
60,
over there.
Okay, he gets to here. Ooh, which alerts this guy.
We know how to make an entrance, right, guys?
All right.
Walk in like you own the place.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Well, we didn't have much combat the last couple games, so
Make up for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after that game, we had the table game in Division where we also played for 7 hours with no combat. All right. So that will bring us to another Knoll. Oh, he's fleeing. Okay, he flees this way, and then fire giant. Oop, no, not. I want this one. Go back. Thank you. Oh, it's this guy. All right. He was gonna throw a rock at. Can't see Elva. No, he can now, right? Because you attacked.
Nope, Elva is still invisible, has not done anything aggressive.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You just use your sword to make.
I just drew it.
Drew it, right? Okay. So he sees Robespierre. He was going to throw a rock at Robespierre, but instead he's going to use his greatsword to attack max 1,000. So attack normal 25
Oh yeah, that hits.
and 20. Both hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that wasn't the damage. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, sorry. I was doing both hits.
Yeah.
Both
They
swings.
both hit. Yep.
Okay. 23 points of damage and 53 points of damage.
Poof. He's gone.
Okay.
Just make sure he doesn't explode or anything.
He will move down this way. And will he run into Elva? I guess he would run into Elva. Elva, what would happen?
Well, he's 2 size categories over me, so he
So
can actually move through my space.
Okay. So he'll walk
So-
over you.
Yeah, I don't know that he really even knows I'm there.
And he'll threaten Robespierre's space.
Okay.
And bring us to another frickin' knoll.
Maybe that knoll just dies.
I'm gonna take him out of combat here pretty quick. And then this one, jeez, so many knolls. Okay. And back to the top. The Ettin's still alive? Crazy. Okay. Ettin is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna start running down this hallway. In a dash. Okay. Gnolls are all out of combat. I'm just going to pass through them, but I want to keep them in combat in case you guys move into their area. Newbin, you're up.
All right. Having seen what has transpired, Newbin's. How tall are these giants?
I think these guys are 16 feet tall. They're actually, I think the weird lore is they're shorter than frost giants, but more powerful.
All right, so Newbin's gonna go crazy. He's gonna come over here off the wall, and then he's gonna kind of like parkour and jump so he can reach.
Yeah.
And he's going right in there and going to jump and take a couple swings with this Morning Star.
Yep.
Does the fire giant have dark vision?
Oh!
Does the fire giant have dark vision?
I don't think so.
So would Newbin have advantage for being able to see him, and the fire giant can't see anybody?
I don't think he can't not see anybody. I think there's probably still dim light in here, but I think he would be at disadvantage on noticing him. But it doesn't. I guess the point's sort of moot on this roll anyway, because
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if moving into this dark area, if
Yeah.
those of us with dark vision have an advantage here.
I would think probably. That's typically how it works, right? Like, because he's in dim vision, right? If I give him obscured.
Yeah. If he's dim light for those of us with dark vision means that we see as normal.
Right. So he's got disadvantage on attacks. Does that give you advantage on attacks? So it's like he takes it coming and going.
If it were full dark, then we would have advantage
okay.
because he'd be effectively blind.
Okay. All right. But you guys have advantage on attack, or he has disadvantage on attacks on you.
Yeah.
Yep. Got it. Okay. Newbin, that you hit him with 32 for the 15 on the. So you did 15 points of damage with that?
Yep. Okay. And then just 21 to hit?
Yep, that'll hit.
And then I'm going to flurry of blows for 2 more swings. The first one is 10 points of damage.
The second misses.
The second, I kind of slap him a little bit, but doesn't really do anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. And his nose is too big. My fingers won't go.
Yeah, no,
like they're stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anything else, Noob?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. That will bring us to this guy. 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Okay. And skipping Knowles, Elva.
Okay.
Next person up is
Well-
Mary, and of the people playing.
Thanks.
Of-
And I'm right after Mary.
Yeah. Okay. Just because I know it's a pain in the tuchus looking at the thing.
I'm about to lose my invisibility, but I will have advantage on my first attack because of it. So
Okay.
we'll go ahead and attack him with the Frostbrand Greatsword.
That'll hit.
For 14 damage.
Okay.
And you said they don't have any vulnerability to cold. So
Nope, they don't.
okay. Second attack also hits a 27.
Yeah, well, then it still hits. Yeah.
11 more, and third attack.
Ooh,
Is a
there's
crit.
the crit. Oh man, such a great amount.
26 more.
Nice.
He is 1/4 the fire giant he used to be when this all started.
And then I'm gonna move through. I'm just gonna move. I'll just move down.
Okay. Then no Knoll. Fire Giant Servant is taking actions. He's gonna flee this way. Okay. And that's his go. Mary, you are up, followed by Vela.
All right. Well, I can come out from behind the tapestry. I'm not sure where I have a speed of 40 feet, but I'm not sure how, like, if I'd be able to fit here,
Sure.
if that would work.
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause it's
Pythagorean.
just sometimes hard with the angles.
With the
like,
angle, I know, but
I'll,
yeah.
I'm not like a box-shaped scorpion.
I'm letting the giants cut corners a little bit. I think it'd be fine.
Okay.
No.
So I'm going to try to claw at the giant. Let's see if I can put this is fun. Okay, +4. It's a
Nope.
14. That'll
Unfortunately,
miss.
nothing.
Yeah. So I get 2 claws and a sting.
Ooh.
So I'll try a second claw. Oh,
Winning
20?
will hit. Will hit, yeah.
All right. So it's 1d8 +2, and I'm not sure if I can grapple him because he's so big.
What's the grapple?
He's only one size category larger than you, so you can.
Okay.
Okay. So 7 bludgeoning damage from a claw.
And he's grappled.
And he's grappled. Yeah.
Okay.
The DC for escaping is 12. So I grab onto him, and then I'm going to try to sting him.
But the good
with
thing
my stinger.
is he's got to eat up action economy to get out of the grapple. That's the best
Right.
part of it,
I mean, if that's what he chooses to do. So, all right. And then a 23 with my stinger.
That'll hit.
All right. 1d10 +2.
I was going to ask if any of that's poison, but it really doesn't matter.
It's 10 piercing.
Okay.
And if he's still up, he has to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw against poison.
Missed.
Oh,
Roll the
wow.
1.
All right.
Roll the 1.
So, yeah, that's about the only way you could miss. All right.
That's
so
true, actually. He's got a great con. He's got a +10.
Yeah. So 26
oh my God!
poison damage.
Froth comes out of his mouth.
Wow.
And then you're holding a dead fire giant as in your claws. It falls down. I mean, you have to drop it. It's the weight of it. Just clang, and this just falls dead.
If you listen carefully, you can hear his innards liquefying.
It'll turn them all purple. I think that would be the kind of poison Mary would want to use.
With like the veins all like in the movies where the veins all go black and stuff. Oh, awesome. Okay.
before we move
Uh,
on to
all I
what's
got.
bad, guys, could we take a bio break?
Sure. Where are we at? Yeah, with that death,
Mine.
that's a perfectly good place with a giant dying to take a little bio break. We'll be back in 5. Thanks everybody. I think the combat's going to continue throughout the game.
This is our life.
Seems a fair bet.
All right.
This is
We'll be
our
right back.
life now.
The mission of Glacial Lakes Conservancy is to permanently preserve and protect land water resources for future generations. As one of the approximately 40 land trusts in Wisconsin and about 1,700 in the US, GLC envisions a legacy of permanently protected lands and land use policies that sustain and enhance a regional quality of life, defined by the beauty and productivity of its working lands and natural resources. Glacial Lakes Conservancy offers land conservation options, organizational support, and technical guidance to landowners and organizations in a 5-county region of Wisconsin: Sheboygan, Manitowoc, Kewaunee, Calumet, and Fond du Lac. Most often, Glacial Lakes Conservancy partners with willing private landowners to develop conservation easement agreements which leave land in private ownership while limiting development and protecting important conservation values. GLC currently holds 26 conservation easements for private owners. GLC also raises funds to purchase land outright. Today, because of the generosity of members, donors, and volunteers, GLC owns 5 properties: William F. Crystal Woods and Wetlands Preserve, Grasshopper Hill Preserve, Charles and Winifred Spring West Twin River Preserve, Willow Creek Preserve, and the Hunter Preserve. GLC-owned properties are always open to the public and ensure everyone can enjoy access to the wonder and beauty of nature. The mission of Glacial Lakes Conservancy is to permanently preserve and protect land-water resources for future generations. As one of the approximately 40 land trusts in Wisconsin and about 1,700 in the U.S., GLC envisions a legacy of permanently protected lands and land use policies that sustain and enhance a regional quality of life, defined by the beauty and productivity of its working lands and natural resources. Glacial Lakes Conservancy offers land conservation options, organizational support, and technical guidance to landowners and organizations in a 5-county region of Wisconsin: Sheboygan, Manitowoc, Kewaunee, Calumet, and Fond du Lac. Most often, Glacial Lakes Conservancy partners with willing private landowners to develop conservation easement agreements which leave land in private ownership while limiting development and protecting important conservation values. GLC currently holds 26 conservation easements for private owners. GLC also raises funds to purchase land outright. Today, because of the generosity of members, donors, and volunteers, GLC owns 5 properties: William F. Crystal Woods and Wetlands Preserve, Grasshopper Hill Preserve, Charles and Winifred Spring West Twin River Preserve, Willow Creek Preserve, and the Hunter Preserve. GLC-owned properties are always open to the public and ensure everyone can enjoy access to the wonder and beauty of nature. The mission of Glacial Lakes Conservancy is to permanently preserve and protect land-water resources for future generations. As one of the approximately 40 land trusts in Wisconsin and about 1,700 in the U.S., GLC envisions a legacy of permanently protected lands and land use policies that sustain and enhance a regional quality of life, defined by the beauty and productivity of its working lands and natural resources. Glacial Lakes Conservancy offers land conservation options, organizational support, and technical guidance to landowners and organizations in a 5-county region of Wisconsin: Sheboygan, Manitowoc, Kewaunee, Calumet, and Fond du Lac. Most often, Glacial Lakes Conservancy partners with willing private landowners to develop conservation easement agreements which leave land in private ownership while limiting development and protecting important conservation values. GLC currently holds 26 conservation easements for private owners. GLC also raises funds to purchase land outright. Today, because of the generosity of members, donors, and volunteers, GLC owns 5 properties: William F. Crystal Woods and Wetlands Preserve, Grasshopper Hill Preserve, Charles and Winifred Spring West Twin River Preserve, Willow Creek Preserve, and the Hunter Preserve. GLC-owned properties are always open to the public and ensure everyone can enjoy access to the wonder and beauty of nature. The mission of Glacial Lakes Conservancy is to permanently preserve and protect land-water resources for future generations. As one of the approximately 40 land trusts in Wisconsin and about 1,700 in the U.S., GLC envisions a legacy of permanently protected lands and land use policies that sustain and enhance a regional quality of life, defined by the beauty and productivity of its working lands and natural resources. Glacial Lakes Conservancy offers land conservation options, organizational support, and technical guidance to landowners and organizations in a 5-county region of Wisconsin: Sheboygan, Manitowoc, Kewaunee, Calumet, and Fond du Lac. Most often, Glacial Lakes Conservancy partners with willing private landowners to develop conservation easement agreements which leave land in private ownership while limiting development and protecting important conservation values. GLC currently holds 26 conservation easements for private owners. GLC also raises funds to purchase land outright. Today, because of the generosity of members, donors, and volunteers, GLC owns 5 properties: William F. Crystal Woods and Wetlands Preserve, Grasshopper Hill Preserve, Charles and Winifred Spring West Twin River Preserve, Willow Creek Preserve, and the Hunter Preserve. GLC-owned properties are always open to the public and ensure everyone can enjoy access to the wonder and beauty of nature. The mission of Glacial Lakes Conservancy is to permanently preserve and protect land water resources for future generations. As one of the approximately 40 land trusts in Wisconsin and about 1,700 in the U.S., GLC envisions a legacy of permanently protected lands and land use policies that sustain and enhance a regional quality of life.
Hi, everybody. Sorry for the lengthy bio break. There was a lot of biology to take care of. All right. We left off where Mary, as a giant scorpion, melted the innards of a fire giant with her sting, and he fell dead in her claw. And then is now sort of black and convulsing, like black veined and convulsing on the floor. Vela, just behind the tapestry there, is now able to act.
She indeed is, and she is going to cast her spiritual weapon.
Nobody can hear you guys because I forgot to unmute you, but now I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
His Vela's turn. She's going to use it to cast spiritual weapon. And that means I need a key out there. And I'm going to, nice, put it, it goes 20 feet away from me, I believe.
It does.
So it's going to go, yep. It's going to go right there. I think that was 20.
Every big square is 10 feet.
I was wrong. I was wrong. It was here.
Okay.
The measuring thing says it was there.
Okay.
So it's going there, and then I'm going to. That guy is real far away.
He's so far away from you.
I think just for funsies. I think that said what I thought it said. Yep. Just for funsies. Has he been hit?
I don't think so. He just entered the fray.
Well,
yeah, the only fire giant that's been hit is now Deed.
He hears a bong noise.
Okay.
He's not sure what it means. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right, here we go. 7.
And he hates bongs.
Yes, because he's not.
Was it like a water bong or?
He failed. He does hate bongs.
Oh, I hate using the thing in here. Because it doesn't give you a drop down to change it. The formula never works. I don't think. What did it end up rolling?
Looks like it rolled 1d8. You're supposed to be d12s, right?
It rolled 2d. No, d12 is if he's got
damaged. Okay.
Yep. So it was 2d8s plus 5. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, 21 points of damage.
Plus 5 and 1. I don't know what the 5 and 1 is. 2d8s. What was the third die for? Oh, because I'm 11th level. That's why. 3d8s. That's right.
So
21.
21 points of necrotic damage is not nothing. He shakes his head, disconcerted.
And then I'm going to use my action. Nope, I did that already. That's it.
That's it.
That's all I'm going to do.
All right. Which one is this? Okay. He is going to actually go this back. He's going to run back. And then Robespierre, you're up. Sorry, I'm trying to let you guys. I'm trying to give you a little heads up when you're coming up, but.
Nope, you're good. So I am going to. I'm going to bonus action summon a bunch of that necrotic energy that has been released into the atmosphere.
From the fire giant?
No. I wish I could do that. It has to be humanoid. No, that this bell has been tolled and like this necrotic energy has been released in the atmosphere.
Okay.
I'm just gonna suck it into my persona and start like having like orbs of the necrotic energy around me. I'm casting a level 5 what's it called? Spirit Shroud.
Oh, okay.
So, boop. And I'll just pop that in there, and then I will move up 30 feet. Actually, what will I do? I'll move up next to Elva, and I'm going to use my action to regain a spell slot.
Oh, okay, with the rod.
Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Got it. That was your action. That was your
Mhm.
movement. That will bring us to this cat up here.
How should I get over there?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Moving through his friend's space at double move. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. He can't make it, so he's got to stay there.
And this guy's dead?
Max 1000's dead. Sorry, I should have
Okay.
removed Max 1000. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't remove him. Knowles fled. Etten is still alive? Yeah, he is. He's gonna go find the king. He's yelling out in giant. Mary can understand it. King Snur! King Snur! Okay. That'll be the Ettins go. Knowles are fleeing. Newbin, you are up.
So
Next
Noob's
player
gonna
on
come up.
deck is Elva.
Whoops.
Sorry, just saying it.
Noob's gonna come up. Okay, come on. There we go. He's gonna come up there, so he's within 30 feet, and take a couple of shots.
At this cat here?
Yeah.
Okay. 27 will hit for sure. 15 will miss.
And then from here. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay right here.
Okay. That's it? That's your go, Tony?
Yeah, that's what go.
Okay. Ed, you're up next for players, but we have some people in front of you. This fire giant. This little fire giant. Oh, my. It's going to throw a rock this way. And I have not thrown a rock in a while. Okay, one target. So he's going to pick Newbin. Going to throw this rock at Newbin. 26.
Just misses. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, check. I mean, I think we've done stuff before with monks and the rock shit, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You can deflect missiles, so you can reduce the damage.
Good call. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're gonna want.
You're not gonna reduce it to 0, but you can reduce it.
Where is this call? Where is this?
It's deflect missiles. It should be under features, I believe.
Yep, I gotcha.
Probably not gonna be able to throw this one back.
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know what he can do at level 14.
D10 plus 19 is what he's reducing it by.
Okay. What are you growling at? Sorry, my dog is like really upset.
So you did reduce it from 37 to 11. That's pretty good.
Damn good. So like you just sort of move your body around it. You still get whaled by a giant rock, but you bend your body around it and reduce the damage to 11 points. Oof. And I think that's all he gets to do when he throws a rock. He doesn't. I don't think he gets multi-attack. Yep, that's true. So he's gonna then use his movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can get right up into this spiritual weapon. And I think he's got, just so I know for later, he has reach with this great. Yep, I can hit you with a great sword. So I don't have to be right up on. All right, that's his go. Noel has fled. Elva, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move up next to him, and I'm gonna cast Blur on myself.
All right, you're blurry. Which makes that. Does that mean you've got disadvantage? But it doesn't. It doesn't do that.
All attacks against me have disadvantage.
It's not like mirror image though. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
That's my next spell.
Gotcha. That's what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. All right. No fleas. Mary, you're going to be up in a second. This fire giant's going to go to these doors. Open these doors and go in here. Okay. Mary, you are up.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. I mean, I can get here.
Yeah, that'll hit. You're
I can
adjacent.
share space with the
Yeah, for sure.
spiritual weapon, right? I'm sorry if you can't see it though, Vela, that I'm on top of it or something, but all right. So I'm gonna try to claw.
It floats. My mic was muted, sorry.
Yeah, I realized I was waiting for a response, and then I'm like, I don't need to, I guess. Okay, 19
Will
to hit with the claw.
Will hit. Yep,
All
it
right.
hits.
1d8 plus 2.
Let's see another nat 1 on the con save.
So
Oh
7,
yeah, right. Wait, was
7 pierce, or 7 bludgeoning, and he's grappled.
Right.
He doesn't get to try to avoid the grapple.
Okay.
Oh, it's the tail that does the.
Yeah, I'll try another claw attack though, just because I get 2, so
yeah,
might as well.
Take everything you get. Yeah, for sure.
So, oh boy, that one misses. All right.
Yeah.
And then the stinger will go last.
Stinger will miss.
Oh my gosh. All right. We rolled some pretty poor ones, but he's grappled.
He is grappled and so cannot move, right? Like I can't leave the.
Right.
Okay.
Not that he wanted anywhere, but he cannot move unless he wants to try to escape.
Gotcha. Well, that will bring us to Vela's turn. At least we're moving through these rather quickly. You guys are getting to play somewhat frequently. All right.
So Vela's gonna smack him with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Maybe.
Hit the attack button.
There it goes. Yeah, it was lolling on my side.
That will hit.
And
oof, that was a good hit.
14 force damage.
You got it.
And then I am going to yeah, I guess I'll do the same thing I did last time. Yeah, why ruin a good thing?
What are you doing?
I will. I think I'm just gonna Toll the Dead again.
Okay.
He seems to be getting pummeled well, so wisdom saving throw, please.
Fails. I don't think they bring a lot of wisdom to the table. Not a tremendous amount.
+2? That's not terrible.
It's not awful.
We're not talking about Yodas here.
But we're not
talking about these armored Mennonites.
But it's not the +10 they have to con.
Yeah.
So, +7 is strength. So yeah. But all right, 18. Gosh, that's a walloping. Okay.
Yeah, I can't. Is there a?
Is it missing a bonus that you're supposed to get to that?
That's what I'm wondering. Do I get a modifier to it? I'm looking to see. Yeah, 3d12 plus 4.
Okay, so another 4.
So 18, so 22 total.
I'll just take another 4 off.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right. Anything else for Vela?
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I feel pretty good.
Robes, you'll be.
Can I use?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I can't. Never mind. You're good.
You sure?
All done.
All right, Robes, you're up after this fire giant. Who's actually gonna hang out here? All right, Robes, you're up.
Yep, I'm gonna bonus action Hexblade Curse this fellow.
All right.
And then I will slip around and slip through Nuban space, pardon, me. 1 second, and then I will slip in and say, all right, Waith, do your thing.
All right, Waith.
And I'm going to draw out Waith. He's going to absorb some of that necrotic energy as he swings into this guy. So here comes the attack. 18
just hits.
just hits. Okay. So this is going to be complicated, but I'm going to try to do this right. What do I get for extra damage? I'm sorry, let me double check. Actually, I had to use my Hexblade Curse too. If I forget. Oop. I get additional 5 bonus damage. Okay. 38 damage.
Jeez Louise, he's still up. He's still up, but that
All right, and then I'll just swing it around again, just kind of pump the strike. Second attack, 21.
21 will hit.
And it'll be the same situation. Boom. 34.
All right. He looks bad. He looks real bad, but he's still up.
Is he up next? He's been a while since he's moved, right?
Yeah.
Ruben's got a turn. I guess I'm still metagaming a bit. I'll hang.
Okay. You hear in your head Waith is whistling songs. Unfortunately, that seem to be from California rock band Sublime. It's not great. You're not enjoying it. But he's, you know.
No, I think Robes might. I'm trying to think. Because, like, Robes is a bit of like a. He crawls the bars and, like,
Yeah.
he's a bit.
I
think he
I
might.
feel like if you like claw wine.
Yeah, if you like
Yeah,
claw wine,
he likes,
you might like Santeria.
He objectively likes bad things. Not to say Sublime's bad, but he's objectively into that kind of stuff.
Oh man, Vela's got no shot.
I ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million. Just obnoxious. All right. That will bring us to this dude.
They're no worse than Tom Petty. It's okay.
Nope.
That is a false statement.
That is a very false statement. 5, 10, 20. Oh, that hurts my soul. And he's gonna throw a rock at Robespierre.
No, not me.
I am
right,
gonna give you +3 to your AC.
It might probably not gonna matter.
Because of the other fire giant in the way.
Got it.
Alright.
+2 would be rules as written.
Well, I'm gonna give him +3 because it's real big.
Yeah. Okay with that.
Yeah. Where did the sheet keeps disappearing on me? Alright, rock.
Paper. No?
Great nap.
Okay.
I'm sorry, he missed because Robin won.
23.
Even with oh yeah, that hits.
Okay.
You could block it with paper.
30 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing just goes hits Robespierre. Somehow Robespierre's getting hit by it makes it sort of lose momentum and it rolls underneath Mary. But he kind of sidearmed it.
Help me out, DMs.
Yep.
I rolled 15 on 30 damage for concentration check.
Meets it, beats it.
Beats it?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Alright. So, that is what that giant did, because he can't do anything else. No. They have all fled. Etten, still alive. He is going... Oh, yeah. King Snur! And that will bring King Snur into play.
Should have killed him with a Yugoloth. Oh well.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, they all rolled like shit.
That's okay. It's the top of the order. If they roll like shit, then they get a turn, you know.
That's true. So, no fled, Newbin, you're up.
All right. Nubin is going to Big old swing. This has been working for him.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap! Is that your third crit of the night?
The third crit of the night.
That's
I
like
think
a
I finally have
record.
a lucky weapon.
You have to name it now, noob.
Yeah, you do. It's this guy you're hitting, right?
Give me a minute. Yeah, the one right in front of me.
Yeah, all right.
Or right. I moved up too,
Yep.
by the way.
Yeah, I figured you did. I figured you did. All right. 18 points of damage.
How's he looking?
That will be. He had 18 hit points. So how you want to
Nice.
say?
I'm just gonna smash it down on his foot and kill him by
blood loss.
We didn't know it, but his name was Achilles.
yes.
Yeah, he goes down.
And then
boom.
And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start this too because I don't want to get hit with the rock. So I'm gonna go up here and make sure that I get at least one of these in.
25 will hit.
And Paul, I'm gonna move my curse to that guy.
You got it. Oh, I made
He's
him invisible.
disappeared.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
I do that all the time.
The 20 will hit.
So I missed with the first one. I hit with the second one, and it's 12 more damage, and I'm that's where I'm done.
Okay. All right. So that will bring us to Noel's Elva. You're up next. The Noel flees, which brings us to Elva.
All right. I am going to get out that healer's kit that I bought in town. Seeing the damage that Robespierre just took, I'm going to use my healer feat.
Okay.
And patch him up for 19 points of healing.
Off of a 1.
Wow.
Off of a 1.
Haven't seen that in a long time. Healer's feet. Thank you.
That's my action. So then I'm just going to move on up.
To the east side?
Yeah, I know. That's what went through my head
Or
too.
sort of northeast.
North to
Provided
the
that
side?
north, that the top of the map is north.
North, and I don't know.
To the deluxe apartment in the sky.
It is. Up is north.
I know mine.
You guys have crossed Jefferson's with good times.
You're right.
That's okay though.
It wasn't you guys. It was just me.
Is it okay?
I got that wrong.
Wasn't one of them a spin-off of the other?
I don't.
No, I think Jefferson's was a spin-off of like All in the Family.
It was correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Beans don't burn on the
Welcome to Roleplay Give.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's what we do.
30-year-old pop culture references.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know what? You know where you need to write all this
Actually,
We are
information?
killing it on entertainment trivia, not so much on anything else.
You want to write
you want
all
more
of
of
these
this-
facts down and put them in your Trapper Keeper. All right. By the way, we're playing next Sunday. Program
Just don't
that
take
into
it to school with you.
Program that into your Swatch. Anyway. All
Can't
right.
be programmed. It's just a clock.
It's just a clock with a shitty time face. All right. Sorry. Wow, I've gone.
It doesn't even take a licking and keep on ticking.
It really doesn't. That's
Just
not
a swatch.
No, they were disposable.
That was time.
Neither did Timex.
Timex. All right, Elva has gone with the healer feat. Noel has fled. Fire Giant Servant is cooking. Meriwether, you are up. Sorry, I didn't give you a heads up.
No, I watched the combat tracker. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up to here.
I
I'm
keep,
going
forget-
to
I
try
keep
to
forgetting
attack
that's
this
you.
guy. No, it's me. All right, so I will try to claw. Okay. 21 to claw.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
All right, so the D8s don't look like they're supposed to me, so I always have to hover over them for a second. I don't know, to make sure it's a D8. So
I
3
agree.
bludgeoning damage, and he's grappled. I'll take a second claw attack.
Did you say that's 5 bludgeoning?
3.
3. Okay.
3.
Got it.
And then the 24 should hit, right?
Yes, it does.
So, yeah, I don't do a lot of damage, but
But
10.
the grappling
10
helps.
bludgeoning. Now he's grappled. He can in both hands. It doesn't
Yep.
really mean anything. It's just,
Oh no,
I
you
got
got
it.
him
All right.
locked in for that scorpion tail.
and now I'm gonna try the tail.
That'll
22
hit.
tail.
That'll
All right,
hit.
so
Nice.
1d10 plus
Bring
2.
on that nat 1 on the save.
Yeah, we'll see. First, I do 7 piercing damage, and
Okay.
then, yeah, he has to do the Constitution save.
Let's see what happens.
I appreciate the mime. Thank
No.
you.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Okay, so he'll just take half of this. 11 poison.
That's not nothing. Wow, that's great. Okay.
Yeah, when the scorpion hits, it helps.
Giant scorpion
Alright,
wild
then I'm
shape
just
is
gonna sit
pretty
there.
baller. That's really
Yeah,
good.
it took me 9 levels to get here, but
Wow. All
I'd
right.
If
like
you'd
a
left the
wild chip
spiders
into a
alone
mosquito,
earlier.
please.
sometimes a mosquito might be useful. All right, that's all I got.
All right. So it is now this fired. What? He rolled up that high? Okay. 5, 10. He's going to dash. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I should just do that arrow thing. 45, 50, 55, 60.
Arrowed.
So how do you do that? You use the ruler?
Use the ruler and
Ruler
hit,
and then
and
hold.
then you don't have to hold the space bar. You just tap the space bar before you release the mouse.
Okay, cool.
Okay. That dude dashed in. Vela, you're up.
What? Wait a minute. What
Wrong.
dude dashed in?
We
You
can't
can't
See
see him.
him.
Remember,
Okay, all
remember
right.
the
I
one
can
guy
see him,
was.
but I can't. I'll point. Well, I can't. I'll point with my tail. Is this way? This way.
The Etten fled to get King Snur and King Snur's bodyguards.
Yeah.
That's right.
Of course, we knew that
Bring
though,
it,
for sure. Our
snur,
characters knew that.
snur.
Well, Mary did. Nobody
Mary.
else did.
Mary knew.
Well, you guys saw
and-
him run by.
Wait,
like
one
he was
does-
running
and-
by yelling.
No, Noob knows it because Noob understands all languages now.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Well, the 2 people up there know, so that's
Yep.
yeah, 2 of the 3 people.
He was running
All
by
right.
from the beginning saying King Snur, King Snur.
I knew he went that way
That's
yelling,
right.
and I
Yeah.
could guess
Yeah,
what he was
I think
doing.
that an intelligent person would understand that he's getting somebody anyway. So
Yeah,
that
I don't
there's
think Elva
gonna
has
be
any idea that it's the king, but
reinforcements.
was pretty
Right.
sure he was going to get more people for us to fight.
Reinforcements are coming from that side.
Shoot, that's the wrong button.
What,
Did
what
I?
are we
Oh,
doing?
it's because I'm just using my spiritual weapon. And I have to push the button each time to get the attack thing. Except, there it goes. I moved my spiritual weapon up. It is a 15 to hit.
Nope, that does not hit.
And just FYI, it's hovering above
Yeah, I know.
Robes' height. So if Robes wants that spot,
I
can
figured
have
you
it.
were putting it at 16 feet to bung him on the head and that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll just use that Toll the Dead that I put in there accidentally.
okay.
So that is wisdom saving throw, please.
Ah, man, these guys are not wise. Well, they're above average wise, but they will take the damage.
All right. 21.
Oof.
And then I'm gonna move myself. To 35.36 feet to there.
Okay.
Behind the tapestry, please.
Okay.
I'm behind the tapestry, so Robes can go in through my space pretty much and through the spiritual weapon space.
Okay. The spiritual weapon space for sure. You're still taking up the space you take up.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and my cloak billows, so.
I also don't think spiritual
Occasionally
weapon takes a spot.
Right.
I don't know that it does. I've never looked, but I like the flavor of it being really high, so you guys can.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's all good.
But I don't think it actually matters. It's just nice flavor.
No, it doesn't. It isn't given dimensions or anything. It's
it's just there.
floating somewhere.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, that dude's he has fled with the gnolls. Robespierre, you're up.
All right. How's this guy looking?
He looks to be about 2/3 the giant he used to be.
Okay, I might have to get a little fancy. So I'm gonna come in, and how are we doing rerolls?
You have 3.
We have some.
Got it. All right. Wait, you know what to do.
Sorry, guys, I have to bio break again.
No worries. 22, and then
All that
I'll
beer.
swing us.
Yeah. I found my taste for beer again, apparently.
So you want me to? You want to pause, or do you want me to?
Nope. Keep going. 22 is a hit for sure.
Okay. So here comes the damage. It's 45. Is that right?
Nice.
Did I do that right? 2d6, 2d8.
Doesn't sound
2d6.
unlike what Waith would do to a giant.
Gotcha. Yeah. So and just drawing that necrotic energy in,
Yep.
and then we'll do. And how's he looking at that point?
He looks to be 1/3 the giant he used to be.
I'm gonna hold. We got this guy. I don't need to burn anything.
And
So I'll
there's
just take a
nobody
regular.
else coming, so we're
And yeah, that's right. So you just regular attack 24.
Hits.
And that'll be 29 points of damage.
He's about 1/6 the giant he used to be.
The math.
And 1/8. He's 1/8.
I did not have. Yeah. Okay. It's cool. That's fine. We got this guy.
Okay. Yeah. We can't bio break. I'll just move through it. All right.
No, take a bio break. It's perfect when you take it on your turn.
You're
just pop it up.
fine.
Let's go.
Just run.
Go.
We'll just
who's
chat.
next?
We'll chat.
We'll
We
chat.
can vamp.
Yeah.
We're good.
Mm.
We'll vamp. Just don't forget to mute on your headset, because otherwise it's awkward.
We'll have to vamp really loud.
Gonna be super awkward because there's a kid in the bathroom downstairs, so I'll be watching.
He's about to show up right there. There it is.
He waves.
Hi, everybody.
Everybody watch Paul go pee.
He closed the door.
Can't do it if you're watching.
I mean, you can
Jeez.
watch him go to pee. You can't watch him pee.
Nice. So you can see another scorpion, or a scorpion can see another giant coming.
Well, I see. Yeah, I mean, we see the Etten that ran by to get reinforcements, and then there's reinforcements coming from the direction that the Etten had run.
Right.
So
Yeah, I can see a giant beyond the Etten too.
yeah.
Mary,
Yeah.
I feel like Robin, I feel like you may want to grab your token just so before we get too far in here, that you don't have to like try and go through walls to get it later if your scorpion goes away.
Yeah, it's
Your
not too far
Merriweather
back.
token. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
I
right
just know
back here
sometimes
behind
the
us.
walls create the drama, but this isn't too
Yeah.
bad. These are actually wide hallways for the first time ever.
Yeah, these are the only giants that built a place
That they can
for
For
fit.
giants.
Yeah, the rest of them was like, well, I guess we'll just squeeze through the walls. I don't know.
That's so funny because I was thinking about that when I was looking at the maps today. I was like, this is correct. All of these dimensions are correct.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's good enough for one person in the hallway, but heaven
Yeah,
forbid
it's-
you want to have a conversation
It's
walking
still
down the
gonna feel
hallway.
pretty tight quarters, but at least they fit.
Yeah.
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 I have a
frost
hallway
shadow was
kind of like
weird.
that. I would never stand with anyone in that hallway and talk to them, but it's
true.
enough to get to the other rooms, you know.
Unless you really like
I
them.
have a recurring nightmare of being in a house where there's like a couple spaces that are just too tight and I get stuck. And yep, gonna have that one tonight.
I'm not going to
Nice.
ask any questions about it. I'm not analyzing at all.
All right. This fire.
Now I'm gonna Google what that means.
This
not.
fire giant is going to take his
He's not.
great axe and swing at Robespierre because Waith beat the shit out of him.
I'm gonna interrupt that with a sentinel attack.
Go
Oh, this
ahead.
might do it.
Yeah, that will do it almost assuredly. No, it won't.
Oh,
I'm gonna use
Use a
a
reroll.
Reroll.
Yeah, that
Sure.
would not be a happy
That'll do it.
interruption.
That'll do.
Well, only 12 points of damage though.
No,
That's a pretty poor damage roll.
he lives.
Ooh.
Okay, so 12 points of damage. All right. He will swing with one great sword attack at Robespierre.
Wait, 1 second. All those torches are out. He's at disadvantage.
Not up here.
No,
Up here the torches are on.
the torches are back
But
up.
you pulled your greatsword, and that
I can't extinguish them. I can only do that once an hour.
Once per. He said you can only do that once per whatever.
Oh.
So I was only able to do it in the entryway.
I didn't read the second sentence.
All right.
My bad.
But also, I haven't put my greatsword away in a while. So
16.
That misses
Okay.
barely.
Ooh.
Well, he gets one more attack.
Oh, Lord.
Ah.
That one hits barely.
Yeah?
No, it hits by a lot.
20 points of slashing damage to Robespierre.
Oof. And then
he just brings this. I don't know if you've seen the fire giant art, but the great swords they have are these massive, just slabs of steel.
Oh.
Just crushing into Robespierre. Makes your con save though. So,
yeah.
All right, that was that. Fire giant's go. Null has fled. Fire giant. Ooh, time for you to run. Time for me to go. I'm gonna try this now. I wish you could bend like you can in Roll20. Like hit
hit a waypoint.
Yeah.
You can if you hold control. I think.
With control? Is it control?
Let me try it. I was doing it the other day. I think if you click, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
If you hold control and then click where you want it to go, then it creates a little like, yeah.
I'm hitting control. It's not doing anything.
Hold control and then click on where you want the waypoints.
Yeah.
I'm hitting
like control. You click the square you want it to be on while you're holding the control.
With the right click button. I keep doing it with the left like you do in
Oh, well, I'm doing the left. That's weird. Well, maybe it's a
No. Sorry, I'm doing it with the right button like you do in Roll20.
Got it.
And then spacebar. I can't do that. Oh, because of walls.
Oh, sad. After all.
Oh, because all of the stupid pillars are walls.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
And so giants can't move that way.
Yep.
They just don't fit.
5, 10.
Who put all these pillars here? I can't get down this hallway.
45, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
I heard you guys saying that we designed this for giants to fit. I wanted to prove you wrong.
Is there something closed here, like
in between? No, there's no torches there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it just looks like a black.
It's one spot. It's one spot where they don't have any torchlight.
Gotcha. I have blind sight though, so I'd be able to see in there. Is there there's anything standing in there?
Yep, there's a giant in there.
Okay.
right here.
Okay. That's helpful.
That was well questioned. Good job.
I
don't like not being able to see.
I mean,
by the way,
we did see the giant move into that and then not be seen.
Right. But I didn't know where in that black void he was.
Sorry,
he could have been at the top.
You noticed two creatures in there because I forgot there was an Etten in there, a different one, also.
Oh gosh. Okay. So. They just seem to be popping out of the woodwork now.
Well, yep. The whole. There's horns blaring at this point. The whole hall knows you're here. So.
Cool.
All right.
Good thing that pass without a trace is up.
Yeah, I'm concentrating on it. So I haven't dropped it yet.
Yeah, there is absolutely zero chance in my mind that we will complete a combat tonight.
No way. But also, we're not leaving footprints.
That's right.
No.
Yeah. We're taking no prisoners and leaving no footprints. It's like the same.
Leaving no trace.
Taking no pictures. Just taking only pictures.
I don't know where we left off. Who went last, Vela?
Well, a fire giant ran into the darkness.
Okay.
Yeah, King Snur is up.
King Snur? Okay.
Or the Knoll, but you've been skipping them.
Yeah, I'm skipping them. They all ran away. But I'm keeping them in places in case you guys run in that direction.
In case we run to the Knolls.
It's possible.
I'd rather fight Knolls right now. They seem fightable.
Just like Dusty likes to say about mushrooms, everything's fightable once.
Exactly. I appreciate that you quoted me to me. That makes me happy.
King Snur is slower than other fire giants.
Well, he's older, you know. Maybe
He's
he's slowing
actually
down.
he's actually described as not fitting in his armor well, and
Because he's let himself go.
That's
has
kind of stupid. Then.
He's
slightly
like Nixon, cuts you right in the crotchular
no
area.
Johnson.
Johnson, sorry, Johnson.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, that's where the area he's talking about.
right. No, that cuts me deep in the crotchular area. Direct quote from our 36th president. Uh, anyway, the Kingsner has gone, so that will bring us back to the original Etten, who is like, "Oh, we're going this way now. Okay, I'll run back."
The OE.
Well, he's sort of like trolls in the basement. Thought you should know. Okay, we're going back. All right. 40. Okay, that's him. Skip no. Newbin, you're up.
Newbin's going to take another swing with
27.
the Morning Star.
Okay, 27 will hit. This should be it, I think. 14 is enough. So Newbin fells another weakened fire giant with the Morning Star. Boom.
Hey, are we going? We're going further into the right here.
It's that or
Well,
they come to us.
Yeah, you've been seeing them come towards us. So the only other thing is if we go backwards, it's a narrower hallway.
So the one can hit us with swords and the others can throw rocks at us.
That's true. I don't know how many rocks they have, but you're right. They can throw rocks.
Oh yeah.
So Noob's going to go up here and see what he sees.
There's just this big darkness zone that I don't know why anybody would design their hall to be like, you know what, I'd like an intersection that's completely blind. That's so dumb.
Obviously, you haven't
So-
driven too much in Dubuque.
Yeah, but they at least built it the right size, but then they're like, yeah, they don't have dark vision, but they really like to walk around in the dark where there's pillars.
Ouch, that sounds
Well, that's why the
painful.
torches are by the pillars, so they don't run into them.
No, there's more pillars in the dead ass
Oh,
dark.
they're out. Well, all right, never mind then.
Bumping your, toe on the
They
footboard of
really
the bed in the middle
They
of the
really
night.
appreciate their anger, so they're leaving plenty of opportunities to stub toes.
I think the way the module was written is that it's well lit with torchlight, and then when the map maker made it for Forge, they were like, only where they've drawn torches will we put light. I think that's really what happened. It's just I really should probably have looked at this and just fixed it.
So can I see this dude, Paul? I can see him. Tony can see him. Can Newbin see him?
If you're highlighting Newbin and Newbin can see him, Newbin can see him.
Okay.
You can totally see him as I click on Newbin. That'll hit. This is a fresh new Etten. This is his first damage. All right.
And then, yeah, no, that's where I'm going to stay.
All right. Okay. And that will take us to Fled. Fled. Elva, you're up.
All right, moving forward. And then with my action, I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay. So now I've got a chance of hitting a dupe, right?
Now, all attacks against me have disadvantage and do have a chance of hitting a Mirror
A
Image.
dupe, right, yep. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Fled. Cooking. Mary.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 35, 40. I can, is this a tapestry off to the side that I can go behind?
It is.
All right. I'm gonna kind of hide behind there, and if something comes past me, I'll hold my action to claw at it
Okay,
and try to grab it.
you got it. All right. That'll bring us to this fire giant. He can't see yet.
You
So
paused the game.
I did, I
Oh,
know.
there you go. Okay. Oh, the danger of the space bar.
He's still in darkness. Oh. I think he's gonna stay there. He's not a total dweeb.
Was there a giant within 30 feet when the other one died? No, there was not. Okay. So I'm just gonna heal myself then with my Hexblade Curse thing.
Okay.
Lame. Oh, I had Masters of Hexes. I'm supposed to get disadvantage if I get attacked. Oh, whatever.
That's
All the things you have to remember, though, at the high levels.
Vela.
Bela's gonna move her spiritual weapon to here. And that's as far as she can move it. And then she's going to reach over to Robes and tell him you're being a little bit flippant about all of the damage you're taking. And she's going to cast Death Ward on him.
Oh.
Fun
Which
spell.
So I reach out and I put my hand on his shoulder. Just because you don't care that you're getting hit doesn't mean nobody else does. And then, so you are now warded from dying, basically. It's like if you were half orc.
I'm just gonna run in and go
Basically.
crazy now.
Seems about right. And then I'm going to. That's my action, my bonus action, and I'm gonna get to this tapestry. Nope. Nope. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna go right there. Behind that tapestry.
Okay.
I'm gonna go behind this tapestry. Over here.
Okay.
I'm going there.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't even get out from behind the curtain. I just stay underneath it and run along the wall after I touch Robes' shoulder.
Got it.
That's all.
Alright. That's funny. Alright. So
And my cloak is billowing a little bit.
Oh, he's not dead.
So the tapestry's
Not dead yet.
also floating.
Nice.
I'm not dead yet.
Alright. So this Etten.
Oh, new Etten?
No. Hurting Etten.
That's the OE.
The OE.
Mhm.
He's gonna take 2 attacks at Newman.
I thought the OE was at the top of the order.
You're right. The OE was at the top of the order.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I moved the wrong Etten.
DM's trying to cheat.
I am
This is
not.
Dougie Fresh, Eddie Fresh.
I need the fresh
Yeah.
Etten. Close enough, Mary?
Well,
What's
I don't
your
have reach.
Okay.
It's just 5 feet, so
And
if he's there, I can't reach him.
He's not gonna. He's already used a lot of his movement, so he doesn't have a distance attack. He would probably dash, but he's gonna be dashing at half movement past this fire giant. Yeah, he's gonna do it. 5, 10, 15. Okay, right here.
Well, then I can try to see
Yep.
if I hit him.
Yep.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. And then he will move to there. Except he can't be there. He can be there. Does he have reach? Because otherwise he would not have done this. He does not. Huh. Well, I did it, so it's gonna stay. All right. That guy's cooking Robespierre.
All right. Well, I'm going to move on up. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'll see this little Etten there. 25, 30. Just in range. Thank you for moving, Mr. Etten. Although
Nice.
I have a feeling he's not going to last very long. Is he a giant?
He is a giant.
All right. So I still have the necrotic bubble of energy around me. So I'll just take it out and I take Waith out and swing through it. Say, Waith, this one looks kind of small, but I think we should clear him out of the way. What do you say, huh?
Appetizers.
27.
That'll.
Doop, 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 doop. So I don't get the extra 5, but I will do 31 damage.
Jeez, that's half his hit points. Not quite, but a lot.
Oh, okay, that's too bad. I'm not going to kill him anyways. So then just swing the blade around a second time.
Not so fresh anymore.
Oh yeah.
30.
No, for sure.
2d8 plus 2d6. And 32.
Ooh.
Too bad you didn't have your curse up, because that would have been a crit.
I know. That would have been fun. Oh well. The curse, you have to move it within 30 feet.
Mhm.
And so that it was too far.
All right. Anything else, Robes?
I think that's all I can do. So yeah, I'll just hang out there.
All right. I am gonna remove all the gnolls at this point because I'm just gonna leave them where they are, and if you run into them, you run into them. It's gotten to be too much for me to look at. Okay. So that's all of Robes go. Fire Giant. Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Oh, he can see Elva. He's going to have disadvantage, I know. But he can, so he's going to rock it.
Yep.
Rock. Attack. Normal. 21.
That's not a disadvantage.
Oh, you're right. I'll roll it. Should I re-roll at disadvantage, or you want me to just roll another attack?
I don't care. However you want to do it.
I'll just roll another attack. Okay. 19.
All right. Now we have to roll and see if it hits me or a duplicate.
What do I do for that?
Roll a d20.
Okay. 14.
That hits a duplicate.
Okay.
So one of them is gone.
Whoosh. And that's all he gets. He gets one rock. So,
yep.
King Snurr. 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't feel like running. Oh, but he can see Robes.
I don't feel like running. Oh, this armor chafes.
Yeah. I haven't jogged in a long time. All right.
He's gonna chuck a rock at me.
He is gonna chuck a rock at you. 19.
Hits.
All right. Would a 17 have hit?
Yes.
Okay. Because there's a net in the way. All right.
Right. You're right on the money.
All right. 27 points of bludgeoning damage from rock.
Ooh.
That is the power of rock.
That is the power of rock.
The power to move you.
Oh, I lose my stuff, right? Because half of 27 is 13?
Yep.
Can I do a reroll?
If you want.
Do we have one left?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I use it?
You have 2 left.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. All right, hold it.
It's for the environment. You guys are using these for the environment.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the link doesn't work, so we can't buy more rerolls.
Ah!
I put it in there.
You didn't though.
It showed up
maybe
for me.
maybe I'll drop it in because I think you should be a moderator, but you don't go into
Does
tournaments
it show up?
often.
It's 3 stars again. Nothing.
Man. I'll put it in Discord.
Wait a minute.
There.
Sorry, on the break I actually did do a bio break and then another one.
I don't swear though, so that doesn't work very well at all.
Sorry, let me get this quick. All right, what's I threw a rock, so
Hit. I took the damage. I made the save.
I threw a rock.
Okay, I threw a rock. I threw
So
a rock.
it's the OE now.
The OE yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ettin gonna go crazy. Gonna dash. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Gonna get up in Nubin's grill, but he can't attack because he used
If
his
you can
dash.
see the link if I do it.
Can you? Because you're a moderator. Like,
Can anyone else see it? Because I see it.
Oh,
I can. Yes,
okay.
I see it.
So that works.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Many things to fix later. I will get it all corrected after we're done with the game tonight. All right. So, Etten went. That brings us to Noob. We are getting close to pumpkin time. I just realized it is nearly 11 in Florida. So.
I'm going for this guy here.
Okay, the OE. All right.
Yep.
Oh, fourth
Nice.
crit in a game.
Nice.
Ridiculous, Tony.
Ridiculous. What a game.
I'm telling you, this thing's getting a name for sure.
Yeah, you definitely got to give him a name. And then when he rolls all ones on the next game, it'll get a different name. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. I think that's it for this guy. Yeah, that's it. He boom. He comes running at you, swing the Morning Star, and kneecap him. What do you do? He just falls over dead.
Yeah, and I'm going to continue to swing around and hit the giant there with it too.
Yep. 15 will miss.
Okay, flurry of blows.
Got it. 28 hits. All right, for 10. This is his first damage. 14 will miss.
14 does not hit, I take it.
No, it does not.
Unless he is a wiener giant.
He is not. He is mighty.
All right.
All right.
That's where I'm at.
Noobs go. Okay.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, that's good right there.
Elva, you are up.
Oh, great. I will use my action to activate my Radiant Soul.
Okay.
So I pop my wings out. My eyes glow. My halo shows up. And I'm going to move up. Now I'm flying at about like 10, 15 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Just moving up to there.
Moving on.
Because that's an action, so I can't do anything else.
You're 15 feet up?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Did we get more rerolls?
You sure did.
Oh, nice. All right. I will add 4 to the reroll pile. Thank you. It's for the environment. Okay.
If only the Earth had rerolls.
Also, if we meet our goal, we're going to have a special event.
That's right. If we meet
for May the 4th.
Yes. We'll have a special game if we meet our goal. DM'd by Ed. GM'd by Ed because it might not be D&D. All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. So, that will bring us to Elva just went. Mary's up.
Am I able to attack the Etten from where
yeah,
I am, or should
sure.
I step forward?
No,
Oh, okay.
No, for sure.
I will stay there then and try to claw at the Etten.
I think you may have him.
Oh no, not with an 11.
Just barely missed.
Well, we'll try another claw.
Ettins are kind of crap on the AC.
How about 12?
12 just
Jeez.
hits.
Okay. Well, he's grappled.
Okay.
So, yay,
And about to
+2.
die, I think.
Oops. Not if I type swear words in instead of +2. 8.
He takes fucking
8
damage.
piercing damage.
He has 1 hit point left.
Oh my gosh. Well, I
You
guess
got the
I'll try to
stinger.
sting
You
him.
got the
I
stinger.
know. I just was, hoping I could use the stinger somewhere else, but
Just use
my
it somewhere
goodness.
else.
9
Leave
will
them
miss.
for me.
Yeah, Tony took all your
9 will
good
meet.
numbers.
I know. I have been rolling.
not-
I mean, I know I only get a
Yeah.
+4, but still,
I
I have been rolling pretty crappy. I'm
If you
lucky
have
I
the
get 3
+4,
turns.
you should you would have hit an 11 there, because that
Oh.
was only adding +2.
I'm sorry, you're right. I do get a +4. I put in +2, so it would have been an 11. It still misses.
But yeah,
11
But I've
misses.
missed a lot. I'm just saying. I've rolled kind of low.
But you would have hit on the other
The
one.
damage does
Oh
+2.
no, you wouldn't have. Okay.
Throw a
No,
reroll
the
in
other
there.
one I put in right.
Well, reroll.
No,
No, because if you kill the Etten, and that can help me
then
move
well, that
forward.
was what I was trying to do, is get rid of them. If you guys want, I'll try to re-roll.
You
but
have
rolls have been-
5 rerolls.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
try it.
do
This
it.
time I'll put in
Do
the
it.
4. Okay.
That'll
Okay,
do it.
21.
Yeah,
Worth it
there
for
you
the
go.
tail
Yeah.
too, because that's
That
so
was
powerful.
that was the sting, yeah. So
Well, he has 1 hit point left, so no matter what you do, but if you
I
want,
still want to see the poison damage on
Okay.
it.
It's
it would be
inside range, yeah.
22 if he fails
Good
the
God.
Constitution save, but
okay, let's see what his con would, because his con's not.
otherwise it's 11.
I want to see him foam.
From
He
Yeah.
would have
foaming out.
failed.
He would have failed. So
Yep.
there you go.
So
Foam.
he goes down like that fire giant went, and there's
Ooh.
creepy poison damage on the
Instead of them
floor.
used to poison.
And then I'll just kind of pull back behind the tapestry, the stinger, the claws, and then
horrifying.
Yeah, like Homer going into the bushes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just some fun.
that is creepy. Hi guys, I just want to come play. All right.
Maybe they won't know I'm in here. I'll just, pass without a trace.
Yeah, that's right. It's still
Just
going, right?
kidding. Well, it is, but I
you.
think they know I'm back here.
Yeah, they do. All right, so this guy is going.
They don't have dark vision. You can hide back there.
Yeah, I'll hide back there.
He can
It's nice and dark.
See, he's just gonna move up here, and these shadows are all kinds of messed up.
It's really cool though how the color, as you guys are moving away from me, the color in your tokens starts
Fades,
to disappear. Like, it's really cool.
Mhm.
I do like that. But there's no way he wouldn't see you guys. There's light. It's just this pillars here, and you guys would not be in the shadow like enough for that. That's just ridiculous. What is that?
Agreed.
Yeah, the reason it's double shadowing is because it's got light coming from 2 sources, creating shadows in both that would not actually behave that way.
That's not how shadows work.
It's not. So
Well, over here, the shadow's going at the fire.
well, either way, this guy's taking a swing at Tony.
I will use my interrupt
Yep.
to attack him.
Go ahead.
And because only 13.
You have 4.
I'm gonna use a reroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it. Crap!
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, man.
16 will miss. Yep.
Sorry, Tony, I can't help you because you used up all the good rolls.
yeah, we'll blame Tony. Tony's
Oh,
taking
man.
all the crits.
You left
And
the
we've got a
tank
Chris
empty.
Jones.
Oh, but he
Good
crit
gracious.
missed.
Nice.
All right. So then he gets one more attack though with the great sword.
If he crit missed, doesn't he like hit
Nope.
himself in the nuts or something?
No. It used to be that's what you do.
Well, yes, but he enjoys that, so it doesn't no ill effect.
Does 22 hit Tony?
22 does hit.
Okay. Not attack damage. 24 points of slashing damage. That's his go.
How you feeling over there?
Hold on a second though.
Are you gonna rebuke?
Yeah, well, never mind.
Hellishly or
Hellishly.
otherwise?
Yeah, what?
Might make you feel good just to let it out.
I failed. Man.
Oh, but it's fire damage.
I know.
Oh,
That's why I
he's
was
immune
like,
to it.
I was gonna say something, and I'm like, nope. Newbin can
Let it
just,
play out.
let it out.
Let it
Oh,
out.
I forgot about that. Dicks. All right.
All right, it's Vela's go. I think we're gonna go through King Snur's turn, and then we're gonna end after that. So, for tonight,
Yeah.
because it is 10 of 10, 10 of 11 for Tony.
So I would like to get my spiritual weapon up
Hey, Chris
here,
Jones.
but it keeps on telling me that it's a wall, so it's gonna have to go here instead. So it goes there.
Oh,
As it's
hi,
moving,
Percy. Hi, Percy. Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna cast just to toll the dead. Oh, nope. If you're clicked on the spiritual weapon when you push your macro, it doesn't work. On the big dude, but I gotta move.
Well,
So
which
as
one?
the one I can see.
Okay, well, I'm guessing that's this one. All right. This
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah, that's the one.
All right. So he gets a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Fails.
Cool.
17 points of damage.
And that was, what was that? That was 15. I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get down by Mary.
There's a giant scorpion. Hey, what's behind
I'm helping.
What's behind curtain number 3? Ah!
I know who it
Giant
is.
monster. I know you
I know who it is. And as I walk in, I go, "Hi, Mary."
I'll give you 5.
Not with my tail.
2.
Not with the tail.
No, with the claw. Come on.
I'll give you 2. All right. Well, that will bring us to this guy who I wanted to remove from combat. So then Robes.
All right, I'm gonna do my thing. Come on, Waith. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'm gonna get on the other side of this giant because I'm feeling pretty healthy and like nothing can hurt me or kill me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a couple swipes of this guy's back.
Vela, what did you do?
I feel invincible. At least one time. So I will attack with Waith. Swing twice. There's 1. There's 2. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm assuming 17 misses, right?
Yep, it does. So okay.
I'll re-roll that 17. Okay. 2d8 plus 2d6. Here is the damage of that. So 34.
Okay.
Just slicing the back of his leg.
I want to make sure I'm hitting the right guy here. This one right here.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And that's all.
Okay. All right.
Actually, how does he look?
He looks about 3/4 of good.
I'm gonna smite him.
Okay.
So only burn a spell slot. Probably should say this for the king, but I don't care. It's the last action of the game, and that's gonna be 68.
Whoa.
Jeez.
It's a heck of a smite.
And so he take 21 points
Okay.
additional damage. I think it's necrotic, and he goes prone.
Okay.
I thought you said 68 damage, and I was like,
Oh,
whoa.
No, that would be cool.
Real exciting.
No, it's a 6D. Let me look at that up. Is that right? I'm pretty sure it's right. Might be 7, but I think it's 6. Anyways, he goes prone on that hit.
Okay.
Well, actually, what size is he?
He is huge.
Let me just triple check. Boop, 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 boop. Oh God, come on. Yes, if it's huge or smaller, it goes prone.
Okay. All right, so he goes prone.
That's force damage.
You don't see that on a giant very often. He has not experienced that himself very often. So, anything else from Robespierre?
Oh, poor guy.
I
He
know.
sleeps
Rough
standing
ride, huh?
up, so he
Yeah,
never is
he-
prone.
Well,
He
he's
never,
Yeah.
getting.
Well,
he never
to get forced to
laid
prone.
prone.
Yeah, he,
Yeah, so I just kind of like hit him in the back of the calf and
I have
just
taken
blasted him.
an oath. I shall never lay down.
You should know. He's like the astronauts. He like
Me
lays
in my
against, like,
sleep
the
harness.
I,
That's right.
it's for the safety of me and others. Ah!
That's like a horse. Those all fours.
Was that all Rhodes?
Oh yeah, that's it. So that is all.
Now I have empathy for this fire giant. All right. Well,
Never got a good night rest.
he didn't. He was like, I'm just grabby because I can't sleep.
My legs
Sound
are
like Eddie
so
Izzard.
tired.
This guy comes up and tries to wail on Robespierre.
All right.
Two great.
But he has advantage because he laid down last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stayed in the Holiday Inn. All right. 13 will
Rest.
miss, I believe.
Holy cow! Yeah, that misses.
Mhm.
And 16.
Also misses.
All right.
Jeez,
What a lucky roll.
that was lucky. You are invincible.
Then
Nothing
King,
can kill me.
but King Snur will throw a rock at you.
Yeah, I'm kind of like crowing, and the rock comes flinging across the sky.
Yeah.
You're like you got two giants. Well, one's towering over you, the other one's like bowing at your feet.
22.
Yeah, I think I hit in the face with a giant rock.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, how much damage?
27 bludgeoning.
Oi.
Oh, I'm not invincible.
All
right.
And that actually is where we're going to call it for a
Oh,
call.
and I dropped my ability.
Oh, no.
So can we just do a quick round of what we need to remember for combat purposes?
Yeah.
Like I need to remember that round 11.
You can type,
my spiritual
type it
weapon
in
goes
like
away.
Ed just did.
Oh yeah.
So, because he lost one mirror image, he's got 8 rounds. Okay, Radiant Soul 10 rounds. Okay, so okay. So all the effects that are up, none of those are concentration, Ed.
Blur is concentration,
Okay.
but I have not been hit.
Right.
That's all your stuff, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Were you
Yeah, I just
able-
lost
did
my.
you-
Go ahead,
Did you
Robin.
want to try to re-roll that?
Me? Should
Yeah.
I?
Is the stuff that you've got up like? I
Is it
mean, you're a
something you
Well,
giant.
wanna have
it's
up?
2d8 every time I hit.
Yeah, that seems
yeah,
important.
I would use a
All
reroll.
right,
for
I'll
that.
re-roll it.
All right.
And you've got advantage. Your likelihood.
Oh, look at that!
No.
Your likelihood seemed high.
Tony, if you hadn't stolen all the good rolls tonight.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks so much.
4 crits one night.
Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
used the re-roll there, Paul. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, I saw it. I took it off. Yep.
Did you
Cool.
roll the exact same numbers? No,
Yep.
this time you rolled a 1 and an 8, not a 3 and an 8. So,
Even
you know,
worse.
slightly. Yeah.
If they added together, it still wouldn't have passed.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
Boy.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Is everybody good with where they left themselves off? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I was pretty close to losing my thing anyway, so from rounds. It's all right.
So where we are leaving this, you guys have basically engaged in a frontal assault on the fire giant keep.
Yeah, we have.
And you
Not by design.
already have the attention of King Snur, who has gone into a blood rage. And
Well, if he's raging, at least we have advantage on our attacks.
Only if
That's
it's
only
reckless.
Recklessly attacked.
Yeah.
only if
Oh,
it's
reckless.
Yep.
We know
So
he's raging because he keeps saying "blood rage" every time before he throws a rock.
he's like a Tekken character.
What a reference.
Thank you. Last time I played Tekken, I journaled about it in my Trapper Keeper. All right. Thanks for watching tonight. When we pick up next, we'll pick them right back up in the combat here. There's no other way to do it. So we'll be right in media res when we jump back here in 2 weeks' time. Until then, I think our next game is a whiles away because we do not have Warblers on Monday, and we're not going to have Cthulhu next Sunday. So
we're a Monday. Monday is our next game.
our
The
next
following
game
Monday is
will
our
be a
next game.
week from tomorrow with the Warbler Brothers. So
Easter Monday
Yeah, Easter
for
Monday.
those
Easter Monday.
who celebrate such things.
All right. That's when we will next be streaming on the Twitch. But until then, roll some dice, play some games, give your time a treasure to meaningful causes. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks.